I feel like a spy
Ooh.
right now. What the fuck?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Gotta get tactical.
You guys have just learned that many of the employees of this hotel are in fact the same criminals that had been holding the EMP and used it to try to rob the bank. So far, it seems you've been able to take down 2 of them. Technically 3 if you count the body that's still in the body bag.
Hey,
But you have
they're chilling.
you have one that Hank had shot twice in the chest to save Everly. And then you have the other that is incapacitated behind the dumpster. Everly.
Can you and Wesley just be in the room playing cards?
Sure. I was gonna say
We're in-
Everly had begun heading back to the elevator to go back up to the main room to erase the cameras. So there's no evidence that you guys were there.
It's fine.
But Allegro and Wesley are up in the room, waking up from their nap, playing some cards, completely unaware of everything that is going on.
Go fish. I told you I don't have any 6s. I've already we've gone over it. You've asked like.
Yeah,
3 times.
whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Got any 4s?
God damn it.
And that's a match.
Okay, go again.
Got any queens?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you just keep asking about 6s. You're not.
No, wait, hold on. Did you say queens?
Yeah, queens.
Go fish.
Oh, I got a queen. That's a match.
I'm gonna scream.
Okay, continue, DM.
That was really good, actually.
That was
What Wesley doesn't realize is there's a mirror behind him,
Yeah,
and
yeah, like
Allegro
fully-
can just see the
fully
cards.
cheating.
Allegro's just cheating.
Oh, that's so
Wesley's
good.
so proud of him.
Zephyr, Hank, and Flint, you guys are still by the van as you watch Everly get back into the elevator and descend back up to the main floor. What do you guys do? There's a dead body on the ground. You see all the uniforms in the van, and then there's the unconscious Ron behind the dumpster.
I was gonna say actually before Everly goes back up, Hank would take the handgun off of the robber that he just killed and make sure that she has something to defend herself with.
Okay, Everly, you are given the handgun that one of the robbers was holding against you.
I have no idea how to use this thing, but we'll see what happens. And
You point that end at him and go bang.
Maybe you should have her practice at a target, like the EMP machine or something.
We do not have time for that. And if we fire off more gunshots, we risk the chance that someone will hear us.
Quick question before I go back up.
Good luck, Everly. What's up?
Should I go back up by myself again? Because that didn't work out very well the first time.
And you have to remember,
What happened the
they also
first
just
time?
called in on the radio to ask where she was. And
Oh, that's right.
Everly disguised her voice as the employee by crumpling some paper next to it and acting like it was bad static.
Oh, hold on.
You don't think that they're going to be coming downstairs, are they?
If I can find a way to connect to their internet, could I try and access the security from my own computer?
Not from your own computer. You have to have a direct access to it.
Okay. Dang. Because that would have been so much easier. Maybe. Okay.
Because they would have it stored like on separate hard drives, I imagine, as well. So
yeah.
Just in case, I'm gonna go save Rod so he doesn't get caught in the crossfire, and I'm gonna go get Rod, and I'm going to go get Ron and put him in the back of the car.
You know he's one of them, right?
Well, we don't know.
No,
Anyone
Based
who's
on- Based on the uniforms that are missing, we've determined that Ron was one of them.
Yeah.
oh, then should we hit him again to knock him out?
He's already
I mean-
unconscious.
I mean, you can do what you
Never
like.
too
I
sure.
would just as soon put a bullet in his head, but that's your call, man. Just make sure he's out of the way.
Uh,
Don't want him coming to.
I've never killed a guy, so I've rarely gotten into fights.
I mean, you
Okay.
could at least
Well-
and make sure he doesn't have a gun and maybe just leave him there and what happens happens.
Well, we don't want him
Wait,
coming to and becoming a
Having
problem.
a
again,
gun.
So why don't we make sure he's at least secured before we proceed?
Yeah, that sounds smart. I have an idea. Wait, we left him with no clothes, right? Everly took his clothes.
Beverly took one of the uniforms of the woman. What was her name?
You know,
Wait, I thought Everly took Ron's uniform
I took his
Initially.
Yeah,
name
that's what I thought.
tag.
or his
Was
name
it?
tag. Sorry, yeah, no,
Ah,
you're right.
all right. So,
Okay.
all right, above board, I'm just going to say what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off his pants and have it tied so that way it's kind of like hog tied between his legs and his arm.
Okay.
Obviously, but before I do that, I make sure that he has boxers on. And then I hog tie his shirt to
Good call.
his arms to his legs and his legs to his hands.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have boxers on. He is wearing tidy whities, but you can still perform the hog tie.
Da-da-da.
You hog tie him with his own pants, and you get him into the back of the van.
Yeah, Allegro's done that move a few times. Nicely done. Woof, woof, woof.
Okay.
Pulled someone's pants off when they weren't aware.
No.
And then hog-tied them while they were unconscious?
No, that's,
Yeah,
I
I hope
watched it.
not.
Not gonna lie.
That's-
no.
I'm gonna feel really bad for this guy's wrists.
I was saying okay, I'm not gonna.
His
explain-
wrist, yeah.
I'm not gonna explain the joke. I'm just gonna go back to crying, I guess.
Wait a minute. Oh, is this the one guy you were with on the plane that you were telling your dad about? Is this what happened?
I was
Oh yeah. Wait,
making
hold
a
up.
bondage joke, guys. If you couldn't tell. Fucking come
No,
on.
I got the bondage joke. It's
Yeah,
just,
then we
you know,
we got it. Book 10. It's all good.
It's
Okay.
just it's there.
Got
It's
any
there, it's all-
kings, Wesley? Any kings?
go fish.
Oh, I got that 6 you've been looking for. Oh, damn it. Anyway, back to the.
Do you have any sixes?
Ah, fuck! As I hit them.
Finally!
The thing is,
Upset!
Wesley doesn't have any other sixes. He just really wanted one.
No,
So how
it's
go
his
fish
first
works?
set, guys.
DM, do you know how to play go fish?
No, that's the funny part. He just keeps
Oh.
asking for sixes.
Wesley doesn't know how to play
He's
go
trying
fish.
to
Got it.
Collect one of every card.
Yeah, that's what he thought the
He's
game
trying-
was.
Full house.
He's got a royal flush.
We're not playing poker.
Yeah,
What
just
are
gotta-
you doing? Where's the rest of the team? Anyway, back to the story. Yippee!
Back to the story.
I'm not gonna lie,
Beverly.
my first ever royal flush was playing goldfish.
Everly,
I mean, we could be playing gin rumming, but that seems too complicated for Wesley.
you ascend back up the elevator.
We didn't determine whether or not it was a good idea for me to go by myself again.
Oh, right. Then does anyone want to go with
Are we
Everly?
just hoping for the best and that they don't
Oh,
shoot me in the
I thought we
face?
were deciding to stay. Whatchamacallit?
Like down below?
Stay like down here if they're gonna be coming. Yeah, stay down
Into
below
the-
if they're gonna be coming with the radio because the crinkling noise that you're telling you.
Well, they wanted
Like,
Lisa
I
back
thought we were
at the
about-
front desk,
We were about to ambush.
so that's where they're gonna be.
Oh,
But if she never shows up and they
we-
start checking cameras to figure out what's going on, we're screwed.
Alternatively, I have a suggestion. More of a plan B, really, but possibly something we could try if it comes down to it. We have an EMP device here. That would kill every camera
Broken.
and light in the building.
But the EMP
And-
device is broken.
For a handful of blocks. But it doesn't work, remember?
Oh man,
Unless Zephyr
it
was
would.
able to work.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
know
yeah,
if
it'd be really crazy if we had like a mechanic or an engineer or something in our
Yeah,
party.
Too bad they're in a comatose state right now.
Well, we,
Oh, they
we
just
were
passed
having
out.
them try and more or less dismantle rather than fix.
I can
Like I
roll
said,
for them
it's
if you want them
a
to try.
plan B. I
So
mean,
then, you want me to
if-
stay on a call with you guys on our burner phones? And if crap hits the fan, I tell you and you start working on getting it fixed?
Uh,
Maybe Zephyr can start
Hey
trying to get
guys,
it turned.
wasn't the problem a 7-gauge shotgun to the back of the EMP device?
No,
no.
Allegro punched it really hard.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we didn't shoot it. It was just you got a good smack.
Then I guess if Zephyr can start trying to fix it, I can stay on a call with you guys and you can prepare to turn it on, I guess.
I'll do my best Zephyr voice here. Well,
If you
I
like,
guess
I'll
I'll do
you.
everything I can to try to get it going.
Why did you go southern? I could hear like a little bit of drawl in
I don't
that.
know.
Like, it's,
I was
it really
I was trying
sounded
to
like,
stay like low and deep.
I was really hearing that like, well, I'll try to do everything I can and then get it started.
Everly, if you want to just go up there, I'll do everything I can to try to get this machine up and running, and Hank can just give me the signal.
Sounds good. How long do you think it'll take you?
Quickest, probably about 10 minutes. At the longest, an hour or two.
Well, I guess let's hope they don't shoot me in the head.
Yeah, let's go for quicker. I really avoid running into trouble for at least the next 10 minutes if you can.
I will try my best. I kind of got to be at the front desk where everybody can see me, so.
No.
How'd-
Stay away from the
Except that
desk.
I-
Obviously, that didn't work. Just try
That's
and
where
get back
the
behind where the...
computer is.
They gotta have like a back room or something, don't they?
Wait,
Office of
I
some
don't
kind.
know.
I
I don't know.
could go.
Flint?
I could go with you, Everly.
Ooh, was I able to
So you're not alone?
acquire of the building? Because I said I was trying to look up like blueprints that were public record. Was I able to find that?
You were not able to find any that were up to date.
Okay, would there be any that might, like even old ones that would signal were like an office or like an IT area?
The
'Cause you're gonna
blueprints you would have looked at would be an old layout, so things have changed.
So then no hint whatsoever where stuff would be.
You have hints where the old stuff would have been, and they could be in the same place, but that doesn't necessarily make it true.
Okay. So I can go off of old plans to try and find an alternative computer, but for all I know, I could walk into a room that is definitely not what it used to be.
That's fair. We're better off going off the intel we know. I guess maybe then Flint go with Everly and you know pose as a guest needing help at the desk, so that way nobody else gets in line.
What was this at the heist? What if
What
you
are you
cause a
trying to
really
say,
like you can
Gorilla?
either
Yeah, Flint's trying to talk.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I sir.
I have no idea what he said.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either.
It just sounds like you're talking from across the room. I said, aye, sir. Okay. All right, so then Flint is going to follow Everly.
Okay.
And then I guess Hank and Zephyr would stay down below.
Case scenario, Flint could maybe try and distract any other employees that seem to be coming into the lobby to try and have them avoid seeing me, maybe?
Okay. Is that what you want them to do?
I mean, it's at least an idea. If we notice anybody coming.
Okay. So then you and Flint will begin to head up. As you guys are getting your plan together. I'm going to go ahead and roll for Zephyr here. See
Allegro, do
mechanical-
you have any jokers?
No, I don't have any jacks.
No, I said jokers.
Yes, jacks.
No, jokers. Like, do you know what the joker is?
No, like, it goes king, queen, jack, and then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, blah, blah, blah. It's jack.
Yeah, and then there's joker.
We're not... The jokers aren't in the deck, there's only 2 of them. You don't play Go Fish with jokers.
I flipped the joker around in my hand, so this isn't supposed to be there.
Well, how did you... I pulled those out. Look, it's... Did you take the jokers out of the discard pile that I put them aside to?
No, I didn't. Why would I do that?
What? Okay, put that away. Do another
You
one,
you
do another one.
you can insight that if you
Yeah,
want.
wait, can I insight that? Hold on.
100%.
Hold on, I want to insight check that. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Do you want to roll a deception, Wesley?
It's 14.
What's my passive?
Like a
No,
passive deception?
I'll do passive. Here, we'll just do. I rolled a 16.
A 16.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah.
I got a 14.
So he's telling the truth.
Whatever, Wesley. Just put the jokers aside if you have both of them. There's only 2, so you can't play Go Fish. And then ask me another one.
Oh, so what you're saying is I have a set,
No, that doesn't count as a set because it needs to be a set of 4.
right? So I got a set.
No, it's not a
Do you
set.
have any jacks?
No, I don't have any jacks. Go Fish.
Okay,
Asshole.
thank you. What was that?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
Do you want to go?
Sore
Do
loser.
you have a problem?
No, I'm just saying you're sore
cheating.
loser.
You're cheating at
No,
Go
I'm not
Fish.
cheating.
At
How am I
Go
cheating?
Fish,
It's a
Wesley.
card in the deck.
At
Why
Go
shouldn't we
Fish.
have it in the
Do you know
deck?
how simple that is? It's literally children play this game and don't cheat, but you know, of course. Anyway,
I didn't cheat. What are you talking about?
do you have any?
Hey guys, I'm
sixes?
back.
Oh hey, Flint.
Welcome back, Flynn.
What's up? Oh, Flint, not in the room. Do you have any 6s?
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Back to the
Can we do
story!
something like 21 or something?
I mean, we can play
Like
gin.
blackjack or
You
something?
know, gin rumming. We can-
Why is Avery not working?
Avery's having a hard time today and yesterday.
No, but it's not even online. Normally it's online. It must be down.
Maybe that's why the D&D Beyond is taking so long
Yeah.
to like transmit.
It's down. Ruh-roh,
Hey,
Raggy.
yo.
Hey,
Bro, I guess we're just gonna have to do everything through the.
I have an idea.
Or no?
Wesley,
The robot's getting ahead again.
Roger, Roger.
all right, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
I switched to.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
So much better.
Night and day.
Uh,
Yeah.
Everly and Hank, I have a bit of an idea.
What's that?
Wesley and I'm blanking on their Allegro. Yeah, they're upstairs, right?
Yes.
So why don't we call them so that they have multiple distractions in the hotel, and if they are one of the bank robbers, we let them know to attack first and knock them out, because they're pretty strong on their own.
We really should get a list of the names of, or at least the name tags that are missing from the van, so that we know who to look for, if possible.
All right, then let's do that. Maybe you could you could let us know while we're heading up, and then just send us a text,
You know all the names?
Sure. We'll do.
and then
Um,
I'll call Wesley and you'll call
I can call
Allegro. Sorry, I forget things when I'm there.
All right.
there-
So
there's-
before you guys call them, I have something for Allegro and Wesley. Wesley, you just decided to quit playing Go Fish.
No, I
guys-
got talked back into it.
Okay, so you're about to restart Go Fish, and then you guys
Yeah.
hear a knock at your door.
Fuck.
Wesley, why would the team not? Don't they all have keys?
They wouldn't.
we have text
Can you do
during
your-
this though.
Just hold on a second. I'm gonna go over and look through the people.
It appears to be an employee with a food cart. Almost looks like an exorbitant amount of food was ordered.
Allegra's gonna step to the side of the door and go, hello, we didn't order any food.
Says, "Are you sure I've got room service here for the Evans resident? I've got a T-bone steak cooked rare for one Hank. I've got a burger with a side of steak fries for an Everly, with only cheese and pickles. It looks like
While he's talking,
There's a-
Allegra's gonna look over to Wesley and like raise an eyebrow and kind of mouth like, did you order room service? But like he's mouthing it, so it's no, like there's no sound, but it's like, did you order room service?
Wesley just slowly shakes his head in the negative.
Yeah, there must have been a confusion. We didn't order anything. Thank you.
well, I did bring all the food all the way up here.
Well, we don't want.
Are you wanting me to send this back?
Yes, send it back, and please don't put it on our bill as it was not ordered for the room. Thank you.
Okay, very good. My apologies then. As your guys' food is sent back.
What was that?
Allegra's gonna look at Wesley and then send a text to the group and go, did you guys order food when you're not in the room with like 3 question marks?
As you send the text, you start getting a phone call from Everly Allegro. And at the same time, Wesley's getting a phone call from Flint.
Hey, Everly, did you order food?
Hey Flint, I'll call you back.
we order.
No, don't hang up.
Yeah, no.
It's
like,
important.
Oh, what? What's up?
One of the hotel staff came
what-
by with like
you
a whole
sound
tray of
weird.
food.
Are you okay?
Hold on, let's not have you guys talking at the same time. I shouldn't have said that.
Who's calling us first? Who's calls first?
We're gonna
You-
start.
you-
We're gonna
you
start with
first. You
Allegro
first.
and Everly.
Everly,
Yeah.
did you order food?
I
An employee
Don't
came
think
by with
so.
like a
talked
ribeye and
about it.
like a
We did.
hamburger, all sorts of food.
I don't think so.
Hamburger player.
But about the employees,
Yeah.
Allegro.
no one's
Your
around,
senses
right?
are shooting, saying that there's danger outside the door, that you need to get out of the way.
Do I still have the,
employees
They're up here. I
are-
think I understand what's going on. They're up here. They're gonna attack us, and I hang up the phone and then dart like drop to the ground.
As you drop to the ground, bullets fly through the door.
So,
As they are,
so
as
And then you just hear,
before
Hey,
that,
Colin.
while I'm talking to Flint, what does Flint say?
the bank robbers are employees of the hotel.
Oh, okay, that makes
careful.
sense.
I heard something in the background.
All right, yeah, all right, okay,
Also, you sound weird. Are you okay?
all right, love you. All right.
okay, all right. Love you too, buddy. All right, take care.
I don't see.
It's too
see-
late. I already hung up.
I know, that's why I stopped.
They hung up on me.
All right.
But Allegro
Hey,
drops to the ground, and you
Um,
just
I send a really quick
You
text.
just-
I send a really quick text
Good.
that says, "Gunshots! Fuck! Help!" And I send that to Everly.
I reply back. Well, I just send gun employee emojis and gun emojis and bank robber emojis.
You send the little waiter emoji, like the
I
one
send-
with
I send a
the shirt
thumbs
and the
up.
tie.
A thumbs up and then an exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! like the red exclamation
Yeah,
mark!
I
like,
get
like
it.
the help!
you send your exclamation marks and your emojis through your iPhone,
Not through, oh yeah, through the we have iPhones that are the communicate. Cool. I think I meant my phone, and like I don't send anything on my phone. 'cause
No,
that's-
so
yeah.
okay, so if you're doing it through the burner phone, that is a burner Android phone.
Yeah, it's through the burner Android, so the emojis don't look as
Okay.
nice. But
I was gonna say if you're doing it from your personal phone and like it goes to the burner, it's like none of the emojis show up, so it's just like
No,
boxes with
it's
question
through
marks.
the burner. It's through the burner.
Then you send the text through the burner, and hopefully they can decipher it. Luckily, they should be able to decipher your text that says "gunshots, fuck, help." But as you lay there, the gunshots continue for solid 10 seconds before they finally stop.
While they're shooting, can I crawl over and get behind? Like, I'm guessing this is set up like a normal hotel room.
Yes.
So there's usually that
Yep.
entryway, and then the bed like goes off to the side, so there's like a wall. Can I get behind that wall?
I'm
you
like
absolutely
crouching
can.
down
Yeah,
as well.
I'm army crawling.
Because I
want to
make sure.
I'm trying to get as.
Yeah, I want to make sure
Yeah.
they don't start shooting through that direction as well.
I'm trying to get as close as I can to Wesley, so within 5 feet of Wesley.
You guys get right next to each other when the gunfire finally stops. And then you hear the sound of the door being kicked in.
Yeah, Allegro is going to prep an action. The second he sees someone pop out in front of him, he's gonna throw a punch.
Wesley's also gonna prep an action to. If he can see the person with the gun, he's gonna give them an aneurysm.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
As you guys wait, you hear the sound of soft footsteps on the carpet. As they make their way through, checking for the body, going, shit, where did they go? You watch as they just round the corner. They're not seeing you as you guys are still hiding behind the wall.
I'm gonna go
Wesley,
with the one that-
you're the one that's gonna be hitting first.
Okay. Then I need you to make a whiz save.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
I can't make a wisdom save right now.
Wow, it looks like you failed.
You just.
No, I
Maybe
got
you
that.
roll it in the roll 20.
I'm gonna do it through the roll 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could also download like another bot. That's
I
know
could,
is
but I want you guys
working.
to be able to see it.
No, that's a
two.
nat 2. Okay, so it's full damage then.
All right, how much damage does it take?
Let's find out.
Also, I looked at the Avery
Uh,
Discord,
20.
and it says that they are currently working on mitigating a bot disconnection.
Ah.
It's 20
Okay.
damage, by the way, DM.
20 damage. So, go ahead and describe how you kill him.
Just like he moves in front, eyes just narrow slightly. Wesley's eyes narrow slightly, and then all of a sudden, this dude just fucking collapses on the ground, and blood slowly starts to pool from under his head.
Allegro, how do you react to this? Because this would be the first time you've seen this.
Is it? Is there another person, or is there only one?
There only seems to be the one at the moment.
Allegro's gonna just like, cause he was ready to punch. He's just gonna turn his head and go, Wesley, what the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? I was ready to punch him.
You just killed a man.
The fuck I did? What do you mean?
I know you have powers. I know what your powers are. We literally went to like training together. I know that you have like mind powers. You just
Yeah,
killed a man.
yeah, I have mind powers, like, compel them to do something, not that. What the fuck?
He didn't just have an aneurysm in front of us. That's not how aneurysms work. He didn't just come in here with a gun and then suddenly conk out. That's not logical. You did
You
something.
want to roll me a medicine check?
Yeah, wait, can I? Yeah, wait. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like. Sick. That's a 10.
I feel like a 10.
10.
He's
Hold on,
bleeding
do I
out of
roll
his-
deception on
He's
this?
bleeding out of his ears and nose.
Technically, you would. Technically, you would roll a deception because you are 100% lying.
Holy fuck.
Oh, that's a 9.
It's a 9. So
Good thing I'm lucky. Hey,
Hey.
Avery's back.
it's coming back.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back, everyone.
Watch all the rolls start flooding in all at once.
They,
So technically, you said, are you using a luck roll?
no, I don't have
No,
that.
you don't
I'm
have
just
lucky.
fucking-
Yeah.
So,
I would say you don't have
can
lucky,
I have
but-
inspiration?
Shut up.
No, there's no inspiration. Not Linnea. Allegro,
That's not
you
my
can tell
character.
that he is not being completely honest, but based off of what it looks like, it's like he definitely had an aneurysm.
We will talk about this later, Wesley. You know I don't
Okay.
approve of killing.
I
And then,
right. I didn't kill him. So
Allegra's
okay.
gonna shut the fuck up. And as Allegra's gonna go over and put on his Power Ranger mask.
All right. Well, while you do that,
He's still shirtless, by the way, guys. He hasn't put a shirt on. He was just chilling.
I'm
in bed. He's
gonna
still shirtless.
I'm gonna take the gun from the body and check the ammunition.
He unloaded most of the clip into the door. There's about 6 bullets left in it, and the gun can be switched between automatic and semi-automatic.
Cool. I'm gonna keep it on semi-auto,
Can I check his
and
pockets
I'm
for
going to
bullets?
keep that gun.
Can I check to see if he has an extra mag? Is there any way that because I'm a rich little bitch that I might have some form of gloves with me, like flying gloves, or something that like driving?
I would say you got your flying gloves
Yeah,
with
he
you.
puts on his gloves in order to make sure.
Isn't
he
your
doesn't-
uniform in your room? Didn't you change out of your uniform?
Yeah, no, he doesn't really wear a uniform when he's doing casual flights because that's not the branding of the airline. But he
No,
puts
no. I mean, you were literally at a bank robbery just a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, that's
Wouldn't
true.
your Power Rangers uniform be in the room?
Yeah, no, I only have the mask. I already put the mask on. I only have the mask. I don't have the full outfit.
Wait.
Only the mask.
So you only fought bank robbers with a flimsy $5 mask?
No, it's a pullover. Listen, it's a cosplay, so it's like one of the pullover ones. Don't worry.
No wonder
about
why
it.
you guys got shot. Y'all deserved it.
I didn't get shot. Actually, I'm the only one that didn't die.
Get shot.
I didn't
Sorry,
get
sorry,
shot.
sorry,
You didn't get shot. You got run over by
I
a
wasn't
van.
pedantic enough. Didn't get shot at. I'm sorry, you guys didn't get shot. I'm sorry, you guys deserve getting shot at.
Anyway, so I put on my pilot's gloves and I go through his pockets to see if he has any mags.
You don't even have to
Gun
go
in the
through his
pocket.
pockets. You can see clipped to his belt. He's got 2 mags.
I toss them over to Wesley.
Okay, I'll take them.
Wesley, no kill shots. Injure. I can take them out with punches.
Remember, no Russian.
No Russian.
Sure, I'll aim as best I can.
Listen, we don't kill people. We're not bad guys. We're trying to be heroes.
No. Allegro, I'm gonna place a hand on Allegro's shoulder and I'm gonna say, "You don't kill people."
Allegra's gonna shake it off and say, I don't know you.
Clearly, these people are trying to kill us. We're going to protect ourselves.
Then you can do it
I
without my
respect you
help. Then
enough
you can do it without my help. I'm not killing people.
You don't need to kill people, but I'm telling you, I'm not holding back.
Then
I will
stay,
do my
Then
best.
stay away from me.
I will do my best to incapacitate non-lethally. I respect you enough for that.
Allegra looks
But if it comes
pissed.
down to it, I am going to pull the trigger.
There's always,
Okay.
there's always a choice, Wesley. For some reason, I think you'll make the wrong one. As he like runs out of the room, and he's gonna like peek around the door, and then he's gonna run for the stairs.
Fucking course the
Okay.
Red Ranger tells me that.
Yeah, Red Ranger.
They still heard you, probably.
By the way, the gun that you currently have, Wesley, is an M4 carbine. So it does have.
Oh,
the
so it's
option-
like a rifle.
Yes.
I thought
It
it was like
has-
a pistol.
Oh, holy
No,
shit!
it's semi-automatic and automatic, as well as a burst fire option.
Also, just real quick thing, DM, thank you so much for not making us constantly roll for like very basic uses of our powers. Cause like
Well, of
that was
course.
very nice that you didn't make me roll to see if I would pick a big shot through the door. I appreciate that so much. And I know that sounds like such a small thing, but it really is like a really big thing that helps make it feel like we actually are superpowered. Anyway, thank you.
No
Anyways,
I mean-
thank
problem.
you.
I'm happy
Love
with the roll.
you.
Love you.
Hey, will you give me that gun on my sheet or no?
Um,
I'll just have to keep track.
Everly just asked the same thing. That'll take a little bit of time for me to add.
Oh,
No, that's fine.
thought
We
you
can
were
switch to
talking
the other
about
people if you
homebrew,
want.
So it's totally fine.
I would say what we'll do is we'll roll for like damage and stuff as we go, and I'll just let you know what it will be.
Okay, that's
How
totally
many
fine.
how many bullets are in a magazine? By the way,
For yours,
because
There were
there's
like 6
two
left, right?
extra, right? There's 6
Or
in
how?
the main, but there's 2 extra, right?
there are 2 extra magazines.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
so
how much
for
are
your
in
M4
those?
carbine, there are 30 rounds per magazine.
Holy
Gotcha.
shit.
Thank you. I'm keeping it on semi-auto for now.
Oh,
I'm gonna add this to my inventory.
Allegro's going full puppy mode.
DM.
No weapons, going to punch people.
Yes.
when I was checking Ron's pants, I didn't like see any like bank robber like memorabilia on him, did I?
Bank robber memorabilia? No.
I don't know, like
Not-
bullets, like spare clips of bullets.
Not on him at the moment.
And then I stared over the head because I see this guy tended to be a bank robber. He doesn't have any bullets on him.
My question is, why are they trying to kill us? Because they don't know we're the people at the bank.
Actually, they do.
How do they know? We had Power Ranger masks on.
Me,
What?
Yeah.
probably.
The
I had
manager
the
recognized
robber
him
mask
by his
on.
arms.
And then also Hank with his arms, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, yeah, no, yeah, that would do it.
We do have other identifying characteristics.
Also, you're running around shirtless.
Well, no, because they didn't.
Yeah, they have a lot of
They
ways to
didn't
identify
see us
who
come
you
back,
were.
'cause we came back to the hotel room. They didn't see us come back. At least not me. I don't know what you. Okay, I don't know what you guys did last session, so
I
I
know
probably
they're
should've
looking
played
for a shirtless, beltless person.
Last session
Wait,
they
somebody go get my
got-
belt! Somebody
got
go get my belt!
Covered
Zephyr
in
did
blood.
grab your belt.
Thank God. Okay, good. My dad gave that belt to me.
Oh, yeah, because we found it in the van, that's right.
Oh goodness. All right.
Wait,
So
I have a question. When we look at the belt that we found, did it have like Allegro's names on it?
Yeah, it
Like
has
the Evans
on
family?
on the belt buckle. It has a really like fancy E. Like a really
Huh,
fancy E.
I wonder how did the bank robbers find the room of one of the most famous families in the country? Oh wow! I wonder. I wonder. Out of all the ideas of one of the most famous families with a $1,000 food room budget in a 4-star hotel. Whoa!
well, there
What
they
was
go.
me?
They're in the closet.
there it is.
You made them go to the
Oh.
closet. Way to go.
Closet.
This is the first time I've made them go into the closet.
It's a powerful feeling, right?
Sorry.
No wait, I've done it a couple times with Brillo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You've done
yeah.
it more than a
This is
couple
the first time
times.
as Flint.
The first time was Flint, correct.
All right, Flint
think-
and Everly.
Yeah.
You two make it up to the lobby as the elevator opens back up for you.
I think we'd be telling them that, like, telling Hank, hey, they got caught. I
Yeah,
think
I would've-
think jig is up.
Yeah, as soon as I got hung up on by Allegro and I got their text, I called him.
That's fine.
Then
I would
as
say
soon as Wesley told me he loved me, I said the same thing.
perfect. But I would say you guys definitely call Hank and you let him know that the jig is up. Basically, they know that you're here.
And I'm just leaving the call open, like in my pocket in case crap hits the fan so that they can hear to turn the EMP on if necessary.
That's
Okay,
fine.
Well, there goes the
Yeah,
Since
element
we
of
don't have,
surprise.
let me
like,
finally make that
walkie-talkies or
roll.
anything. Yeah.
Come
Would
down
it-
to the
would,
coast. We'll have a good
oh.
time. We'll have some laughs. All right, that's a
Good shit.
19 on Zephyr's mechanics roll. I'm just like, It doesn't look like that it's going to take me a very long time. So if you just give me about 10 minutes, I should be able to get it up and running.
That's what I like to hear.
Hey, it's Chilthos.
Chilthos? Hey, what do you mean Chilthos?
Allegro.
Don't make me delete this. Don't make me.
You want to smoke some of that dank weed with?
Thank you guys so much for letting me play. I will be going home for today. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Oh.
Namaste.
Thank you to Allegro's father
Yeah,
for reading
no.
the session recap.
Thank you for my dad. Yeah, my dad's a cool dude.
Thank you, Kai Evans.
Kai, don't do this to me.
Thank you, Wizard. We appreciate you.
You guys walk into the lobby again, and I assume you're wanting to head directly to the terminal to try to get to the cameras still?
I'm gonna be definitely like kind of checking around.
Oh, we're
corners,
like,
or just openly
I'm-
walking
I'm-
through like around the place.
I am going to be like walking as if I'm not involved, but like really paranoid and
I get it.
nervous
Okay.
because I technically am not involved, but I am involved with them. I was not involved in the bank robbery, and my name wasn't
right.
put on the ledger for the
So they don't
room.
know you.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Like
that
I'm the
knows.
only one of the group, so I'm just like looking nervous, like I did something wrong. But I think that could be assorted with I accidentally popped somebody's tires. So I still may
So-
get shot on sight, but for the wrong
What's
reason.
your
Yeah, do
guys'
something wrong.
passive perceptions?
Mine is a
Oh.
15,
I gotta check.
Mine's 38.
but I'm more than willing to roll it
14.
And 13.
if I need to go there.
Okay, yeah. So you guys, Everly and Flint, you guys are looking around. There's no immediate danger or anything that you see. So the coast is clear. There's still no one at the front currently, as that sign is still sitting out that says "Be right back."
Okay, well then I'm gonna
Uh,
I guess go to the desk.
As you go to
Hey,
the desk, you put the password back in that you were able to figure out earlier.
Yeah.
As you begin to maneuver your way through the desktop, you get to where the security system lies.
Okay.
And as you try to enter into the cameras, it opens up and you can see the camera view of every place in the hotel that has them, including the underground parking lot.
So can I turn off
hey,
the
can you
parking lot?
can you Everly, can you send that to your phone and then disable the system?
Send the camera feed or the recordings?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out one of my hard drives
Mm-hmm.
to move the recordings of the footage saved of
Ed that feeding tape. Ed, don't forget to eat.
yeah, I'm just gonna move everything that I can to a hard drive, and then
Oh, Ed the Bitcoin.
I don't think that's here.
You are trying to find the folder that has all the storage of the videos, and you're having trouble finding it. So I need you to go ahead and make me another perception check.
I'm standing in front of Allegro, acting as a person trying to check in.
Perfect. I'm not dealing with a Karen again.
As you're looking through
I
all
pull
of
out
the
my
folders,
phone.
you find one of the folders titled Bitcoin.
Not in a security. No, that's no.
As you open it up, you find that it's the storage folder for all of the recorded videos.
That's so stupid. Okay. I'm just gonna move it. I'm gonna copy it to my hard drive and then delete it.
The moment you try to copy it, it says administrator privileges required. Please enter password.
Okay. Act like we're busy and give me like 5 minutes.
Excuse me. Excuse, eh, eh, hey, excuse me. I've been, excuse, hey, hello, hello,
Mhm.
Everly, are you gonna respond to the
excuse me,
customer?
I'm just like staring at him, like,
uh,
Can I help you?
How does that make you feel?
Tell me about your
uh,
mother.
uh,
Well, I'm
Suddenly,
still typing. I'm still
yeah,
working on
Yeah.
everything.
as this is happening,
hey,
the front doors
I'm,
slide open from the automatic doors, and you just
I'm,
hear, "There you are!" And you see a heavier set man breathing very heavily, wearing a Batman T-shirt, looking
Oh,
directly
no.
at you, Flint.
Oh
no.
no.
He says,
uh,
"I'm placing you under citizen's arrest for vandalism and destruction of property." And he looks at Everly and says, "Call the police. This is a tire slasher."
Absolutely, I am on it right
uh,
now. I pull my phone out that still has Hank on the phone.
I have no clue what you're talking about, and I will record you. I, uh, is he call-
He's, he starts walking towards you. "You don't record me. You don't record me. I'm placing you under arrest."
as he tries to touch me, can I just like smack him? Like it's just like
Yeah.
it's like self-defense, but like it's gonna be like a hard slap, but it's not gonna be done with a great form because I'm not really that fond of fighting.
No, I get it. Do you just like slap his face, or you slap his hand away?
Yes.
You do
If I
both.
roll high enough, it's gonna be for the face. But if not, then I'm just like I use like both hands at the same time and just like oh yeah, I hit him square on the like the chin.
You just punch him in the chin. He stumbles backwards.
Are you okay? You were coming to
You
attack
just
me. You scared
assaulted me. You just assaulted me.
You were coming at me. I didn't do
At this
nothing.
point, I'm talking to Hank as if he's a
literally attacked
911
me.
dispatcher.
Guys, I don't think we're heroes. Guys, I don't think we're the good guys. I don't think we're the good guys.
I know I'm the good guy.
I know you're the
Alright.
bad. I can't say that. That's bad knowledge. I'm gonna go back to
Everly,
my
what do you say to Hank on the phone?
Hi, yes, I have an emergency.
I go over to the guy. Are you okay?
Because I don't know it. And we have a
What's-
commotion with a couple guests. Sorry, just play along. Just deal with me for a couple minutes. And I'm just relaying what's happening. Trying to find
Flint
like
goes over to him and make sure that the guy's sorry.
address. Because I don't know the
Handle it.
address.
As
Have Flint
you
distract
go
him.
over to Hank, or not Hank, Flint.
I
he
just
goes,
checked to make sure that he's okay. Like
he's like,
you were trying to stab
"Don't
me.
touch me, you tire slasher."
Dude,
I did not do it. I don't
You
know
walk-
what you're talking about. But let me check your face. I was only doing it in self-defense. Are you okay?
As you get close, he tries to like grab onto you to give you like a full bear hug to try to hold you in place.
Oh, so it's contested athletics.
Contested athletics.
Good lord.
Somehow he beat you out with a -3.
classic.
You have a +5.
Are you?
You-
It's
he
because like
just-
I'm literally going over to him, like putting my hand on his chin, like checking to make sure that he's okay. And I didn't like hit him in the eye.
Yeah, he just bear hugs you and pulls you to the ground, and he says, looks over to Everly and goes, "Milady, please hurry and call the police. They need to get here
Oh,
quick."
No,
I'm
not
on
kill
the
him.
phone right
Guys, kill
now.
him. I know I'm against killing, but he said Malay. That man needs to die.
Can't
Wow,
be
that is
allowed to
all it
live.
took for your
I
morality
think at
to
this point,
snap.
I feel like I'm getting assaulted, so I would try to like headbutt him.
I feel like I'm getting
Yeah, roll to hit.
assaulted as he's
Roll to
being
hit at
assaulted.
advantage. It's an unarmed strike.
I think I'm being assaulted as you're actively getting punched in the face.
As you're being assaulted. Real. This is also what I do.
Oh yeah, no, you 100% headbutt him right in the
No,
nose, and he
he
just
was
lets
literally,
go.
he was literally charging at me. He literally was charging
He
at me
was
to hit
wittily
me, and I just
charging at me, like wittily.
We don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
I'm imitating.
I'm just saying.
imitating the
He
milady
was
guy.
coming to hit me.
That's the milady guy.
You
by
Yeah,
the
had-
no,
way.
you're in
He's
the
like,
right.
You headbutt him right in the nose as it just profusely starts bleeding. He goes, "Ah, no, I've been assaulted again!" And just starts holding his
He
face.
goes,
"Oh!"
into, he goes into a GameStop
I
and
think-
goes, a lady such as yourself does not know the...
You don't know anything about video games.
If you don't mind, I might give you some suggestions.
Oh, there's blood all over the place.
We're on our
Oh.
FYP on TikTok is a little too similar.
So we're on the same... Yeah, we're on the same...
Oh.
Yeah. Yours just has
Yeah.
less lesbians. Anyway, continue.
Hey, there's blood all over the place. You need to calm yourself down. You're making it worse. Your blood pressure's causing you to bleed a little bit more. Trust me, I medically.
You don't tell me what to
Licensed.
do. I am the knight. He tries to get back up.
Did you
Everly-
crush his Batman mask in his back pocket?
Can I just like shove him down just so that he stays laying down?
You don't even
Hey,
need to
yo.
roll for that. You just shove him back down.
Put him
Shut
under
him down.
citizen's arrest.
Everly, as you're sitting back there, like trying to work through this, you eventually break through the password and get to the files and start moving everything over.
I'm gonna like kind of whisper to Flint, try the smelling salts. Which of course Hank would hear because he's on the phone next to my face.
What the hell is going on up there?
That's not how they work. Sir, stay down.
Flint
Stay
found the
down.
guy whose tires he slashed,
He says, "Help! I'm being assaulted by a criminal!"
and they're currently rolling around on the ground, hitting each other. I'm
I'm
just-
so sad that I'm not
help!
here to
I'm
watch
getting.
this.
They think he thinks
He's
I'm on the
trying
phone with the
He's trying to
police.
choke me. Help!
I'm
You
just gonna-
guys need
I'm going to
backup?
hit you again if you.
I think we're.
I'm
good.
going to hit you again. Listen,
just
if
gonna
you do
move
not stop, I'm going to hit you again.
going to
Please
hit you again.
stay down.
All right,
Nope.
I'm calm. I'm not doing anything. I'm not resisting. Please, you're hurting my arm. Please. You're not even like
I'm not
touching his arm.
resisting.
Can you get this man away from... every time I hear his voice, I physically cringe. DM, you're such a great DM. This is terrible, thank you.
And then like, I just double do it one last time. Just like, at this point, like I'm just like tired of this guy on me. And then like I actually get mad for once, and I just like hit him again with a headbutt
Roll the
while he's
hit.
like rolling on the ground with me. I did.
Oh yeah, no, that hits. That second hit knocks him out cold.
This is the third hit.
Or the third hit, I guess, then knocks him out cold.
See, I told you Flint's got this. As I'm continuing
Uh,
to.
All right, I need to calm down. I knocked someone out. Wait, I need to count on one hand now. One. Wait. No, that was me. Two. No, that was me again. That was me the third time. Oh, I'm not really won many fights. I miss my friend.
You can see his phone sticking out of his back pocket, and it seems to be going off.
I like look at the phone and see what it says. I don't
you look at
answer
the
it.
phone.
Just I'm looking.
There seems to be a text message that's coming through. You can also tell that his screen is a photo of him lying with a body pillow that has the image of R.I.S.E from from High School DxD on it.
No.
Wow.
That's the
And
one with
that
the
character,
A cups,
DM?
right?
You said what?
That's the one with the A cups, right? The small one,
I believe so.
or is it the big one? All right, this guy's a lolicon. Fuck.
Nothing is weirder than hearing Flint just hit them with the, oh, this guy's a lolicon.
This guy's a lolicon. He deserved it.
Oh, fuck, this guy's a lolicon.
Shoulda hit
We
him
gotta
harder.
get him.
Again, Flint.
But you look
No,
at the
that
phone
was like
and you
out
see
of character, Flint.
you see a text message. It says that Greg is texting him, and it says, "Have you distracted them long enough yet?"
God damn it.
Yo, wait, hold up. He was part of the crew? Because, like, that's not
I,
real.
hey, excuse me, clerk girl, as I like show her, the phone,
I like
and
look at him
then
offended
say-
at first.
Another text message comes through as you look at it and says, "T-minus 2 minutes."
Oh crap.
Fuck.
Hank, this guy's involved somehow. He was meant to distract us. Something's coming in.
hey, I've been trying to check in, and then I got insulted by this random guy.
I look around to see if anyone's looking and go, I know, sir, the police will be here in 3 minutes. As I'm still on the phone, but still typing.
He said that I assaulted him.
No, sir, we have camera
excuse
footage
me?
to show that he attacked you first. It's totally fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
At
I
this
like
time,
put the like okay symbol.
one
I did-
Wesley. Oh, go ahead.
I did just want to ask, since I said I was checking the rest of the uniforms in the truck to see which other who else we should look out for.
Okay.
Do I have a list of names at this point that I can text the group?
Yeah. So I will go ahead and put that in the rolling in initiative. That way everyone can see it.
Sweet.
At this time, Wesley and Allegro, you make it down to the main floor lobby without running into any more trouble, at least so far. When you walk in and see this this man laying unconscious on the ground, and Flint is talking to Everly from across the counter, and Everly is wearing the uniform of some of the employees.
What the fuck?
Excuse me, clerk lady.
Everly?
I'm not doing well here. I'll stress it out.
I motion to a
What?
chair that I'm sure is
Oh.
somewhere nearby and go, I know, sir, just sit down and take some breaths. Hi, Allegro.
And then also I say,
What kind of role play is this?
Point out,
he's
this is shirtless Allegro with
he's
a
into anime too.
It's shirtless Allegro? Wait, no.
Power Ranger mask on.
You didn't have to
Uh,
take off your shirt. It's not part of the disguise.
It's been off the
It was
whole
already
time.
off.
It's been off.
Clerk lady, he's also into anime, as I show the weird picture on his home screen as well.
Oh dear lord.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
I don't want to know more about this guy. There's this little girl in a pillow.
Oh my. No, no. We can't, guys. We can't. No.
I don't know what to do with that information. As I'm still typing.
Thanks for informing me. Please don't ever say it
He's
again.
No.
he's weird. He attacked me and he's weird. Why would you attack me and you're weird? I don't get it.
He's unconscious now. You're okay.
When you scroll through the text, you can see that there's more text messages, and it seems like he was a hired hand. Apparently, he believed that he was helping take down some major criminals, and he was offered a $200 GameStop gift card
Yeah,
to help out.
Yeah.
And he only did this for $200 at GameStop. I thought
Does he have
GameStop
the gift
closed
card
down most
from
of their
him?
stores.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Yo.
What's going on?
The names of the criminals, Hank, are in the rolling an initiative, but I will send them to you personally if you want.
No, that's good. I just want to make it
As
so
I,
that
like,
we
I
had him.
I just like I'm
Over.
like, oh sorry. Like, Flynn is like just like more like weirded out by now, and then he just shows Allegro the home screen. I'm just like, I got attacked by this weird guy.
All right. Okay, I don't think I need.
And then
Hold on.
what?
And he's gonna
Look
take
how we,
off.
look,
He's gonna
look
take
at
off
what
the Power
weird this
Ranger
is.
mask.
Look how weird
Allegro,
this
it was
is.
you the whole time?
What? Okay, guys.
I
Oh, I
can't
just assumed
believe
you were
it.
like a
Hold on.
Wesley.
Someone came into our room and tried to kill us, and Wesley killed him.
Oh, I
I
knocked
didn't
that guy
kill
out.
them.
Shut up, Wesley.
I kind of think he deserved it more now.
Okay, what's,
Remember, Hank, you can hear all of this because you're still on the phone.
what's going
Yeah.
on? He came in with this like automatic rifle and shot through the door. The only thing that saved me was my power. What's happening?
Well,
Like, what do we need to do?
They're the bank robbers.
I understand that. What are we doing? What's the plan?
I'm trying
Where's
to clear
Hank?
their security footage so that there's no evidence of us being here and attacking a couple of them, and then trying to also turn off the cameras so that we can try and take care of the situation without getting caught still.
I think we need to get out of here. And like call
Well,
the police.
so the EMP is down in the underground parking, so we're trying to get that taken care of so that they can't use it in the future.
I punched the shit out of that thing. I don't think they can use it again, even if they want it.
Yes, and
Oh.
I'm on the phone with Hank, by the way. Say hi, Hank.
Hi, Hank.
And Zephyr's actually able
Hi,
to
Hank.
get it running again. It
Yes,
apparently
hi.
was really easy to fix.
Why are we trying to get it running again? We need to call the police and then get out
In
of
case
here.
crap hits the
Oh.
fan, we need to deactivate
Because
everything.
we-
Can't go anywhere.
Because if we are here and like they get caught, they're gonna connect you guys to the bank robbery.
Yeah, or they can just leave with the thing
We
and then
didn't
do it all over
participate in
again.
the bank robbery. Let's just call the police and say,
Phantom may or may
No,
not
but
have also
did you-
teleported away.
Didn't you guys interfere as
vigilantes, yes.
vigilantes?
I mean, but they don't know it's us.
I mean,
So-
obviously they
but
do. They
if-
know what room
If
to
they
go
get
to.
if they
Well, no,
Suddenly from
but
outside,
if-
you hear the sound of tires screeching as you see two white vans pull up and the doors slide open
oh, like, we're gonna
with
pull back
men
on the Power
fully
Ranger mask?
fully armed and weapons.
Oh, like, we're gonna pull back on the Power Ranger mask and bolt into the hallway.
I
Uh,
tell-
Fuck.
Specifically,
So how many
he's
people are in
going
the
for
vans?
he's going for the back entrance of the hotel. He's going to get out of the building.
would you guys have marked like which ones were the ones that we stopped in like the chat in the text message?
We
Um,
stopped Ron. I know we stopped Ron.
Ron.
No,
and
yeah.
Ron,
Ron
We
and
got
Lisa.
Ron. We
Lisa
got
is-
Lisa. I thought there was the.
There was
Are we not
another
counting
member,
the guy that was
Tim.
already in the van? Tim.
Tim
yeah,
is,
but we
was
got him.
already in the van.
There's also one
Yeah.
more,
Right.
and it's the one that's in the hotel room, but we don't know which one that it is.
Right.
You guys didn't
But-
check the name tag.
You guys didn't read his name tag.
So which is why when the vans pull up, the doors slide open, two members pull out of the back of the vans, and then the drivers come out as well, also fully armed.
As Allegro's running down the hallway, he's gonna pull out the phone and send another text device that says, "Fucking help! There's the
Oh, they're
bank
already here.
What do you mean they're already here?
Is Rampart still in the lobby?
Rampart's not in the lobby at the moment.
Oh dang.
Yeah, on the phone.
Jade
Fucking
is
help.
in Zephyr Shadow. Phantom, did Phantom go with us? I thought Phantom went with us to the
Phantom-
garage to.
He was down in the garage. Same with
Potentially-
Shade. Rampart. Rampart. You guys don't know where Rampart went.
He was supposed to stay and hang out with everybody else.
But I'll,
Not
okay,
down in the
I'll still
lot.
send-
Not down
I'll
in the
still send a
garage.
text that just says they're in the lobby, help, and then I'm gonna run towards like the side entrance because I'm gonna try to go around from the front to like get a jump on them.
Gotcha.
And
So
then
then,
Power
Wait,
Ranger
isn't
mask.
what's isn't
what are you saying, Flint?
I said isn't what's his name inside one of our shadows?
Yes, Shade
with
is
Zephyr.
Shade is within Zephyr's shadow.
Wait, Zephyr's. I thought it was in
It
Everly's.
was- No, it's
Hmm.
been in Zephyr's shadow because Zephyr went. All right, that's hot.
Yeah.
Wait, then isn't Zephyr with us, but like not actually
Zephyr's down in the
participating?
van.
Working on the EMP.
Oh, they're still fixing the thingamajig. Yeah.
Yep.
Can
Also,
we,
my
if Phantom
laptop's
can
died.
put that thing
and
somewhere
the future.
random, get away from them, and then we just leave? Once I delete this footage. Can that be plan B?
It's up to you guys.
Because he said it would take longer since it's bigger, but he could do it.
Rod was a
Right.
bank robber.
And then they rolled higher, so it should take about 15 minutes to get done, and it's already been about 10.
No, I mean for Phantom to just
Oh, got you.
teleport it away from them, and then we just get out of here.
That means you'd have to hold them off.
I mean, we could follow Allegro and run.
Can someone share their screen for me, by the way? Of the roll.
We don't have a map going. It's all theater of the mind.
Oh,
Theater
thank
of
goodness.
Mine.
My laptop just died as well, so that's why I was asking.
Rip.
Shit.
Yeah.
Allegro.
Flintwood
Yeah.
then. Are they grouped up together? By the way,
You said what?
are the people coming out of the vans grouped up together?
Yeah.
And they're, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be there, but just for reference, is it the like same amount of robbers as expected? As because I think we took care of 3 of them or 2 of them, so we should be seeing like, or no, yeah, 3 of them, so we should be seeing
You've
like.
taken care of 3 of them, so there are 6 more that came out of the van.
Okay,
Technically,
okay.
I think there are 4
Can
of
I
them.
follow Allegro
This-
to the
not just
front of the thing?
I would say you see him take off, but it would be up to you to see if you can avoid this next part. Because Allegro's immediate reaction was to get behind cover and then book it to the exit.
Yeah.
And then
My
The
goal was
criminal-
more to like get behind a pillar that's also like.
yeah, so you guys can get behind the pillars, but the criminals, once they hop out of their vans, they just and start unloading into the lobby, making anyone
There's no
who,
random like. I said there's no one like in the whatchamacallit, like lobby as well, like random passerbys.
Well, I mean, the guy you knocked out on the floor.
He's weirdo, so that's fine.
Are these all the robbers' names?
Those are all the robbers' names.
Ron, Lisa, Greg, Damien, Veronica, Donna, Rupert, Hank, Esteban Julio Ricardo de la Rosa Ramirez.
Is he
Correct.
gay or European, DM?
Yes.
Gay or European?
What's the difference?
If you get that
Is
reference,
he skiing? Or is he in a gay porn? Is he
If
skiing?
you get that reference, applause to you. If you don't get that reference, listen to Legally Blonde, the musical on Spotify. It's a song, gay or European. Actually, no, it's called There Right There, if we're being specific.
Okay, so I learned so many new things in the span of like 10 seconds.
Okay. But I would say Allegro, you're able to avoid out of the way. Flint, you're barely able to. I will need Wesley and Everly to make me dexterity saving throws.
Everly said BRB.
Everly did say BRB, so they automatically fail.
That's cruel.
Can we actually take a little bit of a break here in a second?
You know what?
Is this a good
Let's
time?
do
I
that.
will
As
sing
the
Gay or
as the
European,
lobby
got
gets
this.
as the lobby is filled with the sound of and feel of bullets, and Hank is on the phone hearing this go down, we will go ahead and take a break.
As we continue, the bullets are flying through
You're
the
waiting
lobby.
for Everly to make a deck save.
Yes.
Right?
I already made
I thought
my
you said
dex.
Everly.
I do need to
Yeah, that's
Everly
fine.
to please make me a dexterity saving throw.
At advantage because they're behind a desk.
Everly is eating a burrito right now.
Nom, 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 nom.
How's the burrito?
I am no longer eating a burrito.
Was it tasty?
It was.
Was
very
it good?
What was in it?
Could I maybe have that advantage from the desk?
Nope.
Dang, can I at least
You're-
attempt to avoid
Bad
getting
DM,
shot
bad
in the
DM,
face?
bad DM.
No, because I feel like I know your plan, and this might go into it. Everly did ask me, so because of my healing, if I bleed, does my blood stay there? And I said yes, and she went, okay, cool.
And walked out of the room to
Yeah,
make a burrito.
That's how bleeding works. I don't think, unless you have like, you like suck it back in.
Well, I've seen like in some movies and stuff, because obviously not reality. Like sometimes when people heal, their blood also just goes back into their bodies. So I wasn't sure
Did-
how he or
That
this
is
to
true.
work.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Did Steven make a save?
He automatically fails since he's incapacitated and unconscious.
Oh, we just
Who?
killed guys. We can't keep killing people. We can't.
We
keep
didn't
killing
kill
people.
It's
anybody.
not-
You cannot,
Listen,
you cannot
they-
pin
they
this
killed
on
Alright.
us.
We
All
can't
right.
keep
You
killing
cannot,
people.
you
We
cannot
can't.
blame. You cannot blame Flint. You can't blame Flint because it wasn't Flint's fault.
God,
The
guys,
He
You
assaulted-
can't blame
If I
Wesley because
throw-
you're not even sure if it was his bullet.
I know it was you, Wesley. I know you did it. You rolled lower than me. I know you did it. I don't believe you.
All right, Everly, you take 9 hit points of damage from the bullet fire.
Yikes.
Beautiful.
Along as well as Steven takes 9 hit points of damage from the bullet fire and dies.
Yeah, that checks out.
He will never be able to get Halo 17.
No.
No, I'm not gonna lie. After seeing his phone,
Says
I'm
move the
kind of
best.
glad.
I'm okay
After
with that.
seeing his phone.
Rest in pieces.
But yeah, Allegro, you are now booking it to one of the side exits to try to make it around the building. Hank, you hear the gunfire going off. Everyone else was able to narrowly avoid out of the way. Zephyr, you can hear the gunfire over the phone as well, as you are like just starting to finish fixing the EMP, but you still need just a little bit more time. And Everly, you get shot, obviously, and you fall behind the desk.
Beautiful.
Seeing that they just got shot, can I make it in? Sorry, I'm just trying to double check the distance real quick.
The distance, we're not on a map. Where you would have
Sorry,
taken
open-
cover behind a wall, it would be on the opposite side of where the desk is. Allegro and Wesley would have been on the side near the desk.
No. I'm not trying to get to them, Everly. I'm trying to get closer to the guys.
Got you. So, with how the hallway is set up, it is a very open area. To try to move up further would be to go out into the open and put you in the line of fire. So to advance forward would be suicide.
No, I understand, but they're out of bullets right now, right?
No, they are still firing on you guys.
Oh, yeah. I'd wait till they stop firing. And we said that the range of my gravity field is 30 feet, right?
The range of your gravity field should say it on your sheet.
It doesn't. It just says dash dash.
It just says,
It says
dash
that
dash.
Dash dash reach. The gravity in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you can see within range. And then the range is dash dash reach.
The magnified gravity?
I asked that in my
Said-
DMs and I thought you said it was 30 feet.
I believe it is 30 feet. Yes, that is correct. Why does it not say it on there, though?
Because you never fixed it, I think.
Oh, I didn't update it. Okay. Yeah, it's on me. So, yeah, within a 30-foot radius. Or within within 30 feet that you can see, it's gravity in a
can do-
10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, which is a 20-foot diameter.
All right, so
So
as you are waiting
they
for their
within
gun,
range?
they would be within range, yes. But as you're waiting for the gunfire to die down, Allegro, you are rushing out the side of the building. how do you want to handle this? Are you wanting to like stay around the corner, try to peek at them, or are you wanting to just charge them head on
So
from the side of the building?
not head on because they're coming. DM, what? You can't go head on from the side, babes.
I'm talking about you're going head on at the group.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna moon today.
So
I'm gonna sneak around the side. So like I'm coming. So I'm guessing it's like the main entrance, and then I'm off to like one of the sides. Yeah, like I'm not like on the back. Like where am I in like reference to the main entrance?
You would be on the left side of the building, coming around the corner.
Got it. So you know how all those hotels have those like bushes?
Yes,
I'd like to get
I know what you're talking about.
behind the hotel TM bushes and like sneak up to the front door.
Make me a stealth check and advantage.
Yeah, hotel bushes.
have they stopped firing yet?
I would say they stop firing for a second before it seems like they start firing almost immediately again.
It's not good. That's a 10.
Wait,
They could be staggering
moment
their fire.
the moment that they stopped, can I have like let off a magnified?
Let off a what? Of the magnified
Basically,
gravity.
yeah.
So you can attempt to, because of how they're staggering the fire, it could put you in a position that you could get hit. So I would say with a successful dexterity saving throw, you would be able to get it off.
And I'd have advantage because of the pillar.
You would not have advantage because of how quickly you have to try to use your power. But you would just roll straight.
Alright. 18.
With an 18, you are successful on launching off your power, distorting the gravity in that area, which you increase gravity, and now they all have to make Constitution saving throws.
What if they get crushed?
They take 2d8 force damage.
No.
Oof.
Half on a fail.
I need to do that a few more times.
And then after hitting them, I would like to action surge and do it again. Because if they're hit by the gravity, yes. If they're getting affected by gravity, then I assume that like it would have messed up with the objects that they're holding and bring the guns down to the ground as well, no? Even if they fail, because it also affects objects in the radius.
It does affect objects within the radius.
Yeah, so they would, even if they pass, would they potentially lose their guns?
They would be able to still use their weapons.
Even if a gravity field is pushing all their bullets downwards? Or pushing onto their gun?
I mean, it's going to cause disadvantage, but the gravity field's not strong enough to bend bullets at this point.
No, not bend bullets, but like basically, it's kind of like if you like yank out a weapon from somebody's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wouldn't some of them fall? Is what I'm saying. If it affects objects, making them need an action. Them.
I mean, it'll just depend if they pass or not, because remember, anything that happens to them also happens to you then. So, like, if something like this were to happen to you guys, like to Hank, he would not be able to use his weapons. I'm trying to remember how to roll multiple rolls at one time. What is that number again?
It's dash. I put it in our other group.
Yeah, because dash RR is what I've always used, but it's not working.
Dash RR is only if there's an actual action, like if you're rolling for an NPC,
right?
Like with the Avery, but the other is y'all. I really wish you pinned it. Damn it, DM. Now I'm rolling through all the freaking oh. Nope, that's Earthblitz rolling. Oh. .RR 3 space or .RR number
5. Okay.
And then 1d20 plus.
There it is.
Hey.
All right, so only 2 of them pass. So because the 2 of them pass, they still are using their weapons then. But they are using them at disadvantage. The other 4 are on the ground and their weapons are as well. They're being forced down. So the firing has stopped for now. As Allegro, you're beginning to rush in as well. And you said you want to use Magnify Gravity again?
Yeah, by action surgery.
So I'm not
Okay.
trying to get inside. I'm trying to get behind them.
Got you.
If I can, I want to get to their cars and slash the tires.
Okay. You get over to their cars then. As you watch this gravity
But when
field
I
begin
do
to
it, I'm the
push down
bad
on
guy.
them.
The rogue tire slashing menace. That is our party.
we slash tires and take names.
Would the ones on the floor have a problem making this?
Well, technically, you're just canceling the first one and then starting it back up again. So it's just the same check. Doesn't matter whether
Okay.
they're prone or not. But it looks like only 2 of them pass this time as well.
Did I accidentally just kill like 5 people at once? 'Cause a lot of them failed it
You
twice.
let's see, because when they pass, on successful save, the creature takes no damage. So the 2 that
I thought it
succeeded
says they
each
take
time.
half.
It says here on a successful save, the creature takes no damage and suffers no
No,
reduction to its speed.
It says on a successful save, I'm reading it right here, a creature takes half as much damage and suffers no reduction to its speed. That's what it says on the D&D Beyond. Here,
I clicked on gravity distortion dash magnify gravity. Let me click on magnify
don't-
gravity 1 action. Let's see. Saving throw on a failed save, the creature takes 2d8, its speed is half. Successful save, the creature takes half. Okay, so they say 2 different things. Great. That means I didn't put it in right again. But it'll be half as much damage then. So the 2 that succeeded each time, first one they take 2, second one they take 5. It equals 7 for them. Everyone else is dead.
Oh my god.
Oh!
oh my god. What did I just do? Oh,
Allegro,
fuck.
we're better than this.
Oh.
We're just killing
not gonna
people.
kill
We're just
people.
killing people. We're just absolutely killing people. I feel horrible.
We're better than this.
No, we're
Okay.
not
Not gonna
people.
kill
Rob,
anyone.
it's-
Wesley,
No,
Like-
Flint actually.
Flint, Hank.
Allegro,
Oh,
as you get near
does not-
the
okay,
vans,
Flint
you
saw his-
you
one of his
begin to
best friends
slash
get
their
shot.
tires
Yeah,
And
as you're trying to make sure that they can't get away if they get to the vans.
yeah.
It's when you hear the sound of bones crunching as you peek around the van and watch as people are actually flattened into pancakes.
Allegro
As-
drops like I don't know what he used to slash the tires. Actually, maybe like
Well, so you grabbed a nearby screwdriver and you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like.
he just drops the screwdriver and stares, and then whispers to himself, "We're the bad guys. We're not good. We are the bad guys.
We're the bad guys.
Flint,
We're hurting people.
Flint is honestly kind of like throwing up after what he did.
These
Like
are-
he is out of
These
the
are
fight.
criminals, but we're still hurting them.
Well,
This is kind of
fuck.
crazy.
Actually, this is completely normal to people who are new with their powers. They don't know how to control them fully yet, and if they don't know how to control them right, you end up hurting people.
We're killing
That's
people.
actually partially why Flint is doing this. He's honestly thought that like powers were such a cool thing, but he's literally throwing up right now. Like I am actively probably out of this fight.
It's just Allegro
As that
standing
happens-
by the vans with a screwdriver, like just maybe we were the monsters all along.
So
But what if I'm the
I'm a-
monster?
Are you singing
Nah.
Frozen or what are we singing here? Monster is a song from Broadway's version of Frozen.
Flint, what was your question? Flint is gone. Wesley,
Duh.
what do you do? You're watching all this go down as well as you're trying to like hide behind one of the walls to stay out of gunfire, but you also have this gun on you.
I just see Flint fucking kill, right? I'm like, holy fucking shit. Okay. Right. I'll look at one of the survivors. Anyone of
They
those
seem
there?
to be struggling just to hold their weapons up.
All right. Hey,
I'm just gonna crane the rifle on one of them. And how many are alive still?
There are 2 of them alive.
numero dos.
Cool, we just need one of them alive.
How
Um,
how injured are they, by the way?
What? Huh? No?
So then
The-
you do want to fire
what-
on them with
You know
a
what?
single shot, semi, an automatic, or a
Hold on.
like a rapid fire burst.
you know what? I'm gonna roll a d20 because I'm having player indecision. Because I did tell. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna train his gun on one of them and not fire. But if they move in a threatening way, he'll shoot.
Okay.
Allegro's gonna like shake his head, like shake off the like fuzz or like shock, I guess, more like.
The fuzz.
I don't know. Whenever I think of like being shocked or like surprised, I think of like out of body experiences. My brain's like, fuzzy. Anyway, so and he's gonna like kind of shake off like the confusion and just be like, cool, and run in behind them. And I don't know if I can sneak up if they're too distracted by their pancaked compatriots. But he's basically just gonna be going for a run to tackle one of them.
Okay. As you run in, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh right, oh god, watch me die, guys.
Wait, I thought that it was only for the instance.
Dirty 20.
I thought it doesn't last.
It is a casting time of 1 action. You're gonna pass the save anyway, but the duration. Did I not
Why
put
not?
the duration either?
I thought there was no duration. I thought it was just that I increased the gravity for 1 minute on objects, but it's not that there's a gravity field there for a minute.
Because it's 1 action, I believe it would last for a round because I based this until the start of your next turn. That's what it is. Until the start of your next turn, so for 1 round, which means this would still be active.
Oh, so this is. Oh, I misunderstood the ability. I thought it was only. But I also think that Flint, like literally vomiting on the ground after what he did, wouldn't be focusing on his powers anymore.
It's not concentration based.
Oh, it's not concentration based either. Oh, damn.
Nope.
Poor guys. I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, you
character.
started up 1 and then you doubled it by adding another, but when you used your power again because of how new this is, you canceled the first one and just started up the second round like immediately. So, yeah, but you passed the Constitution saving throw, Allegro, and you feel the weight of gravity pushing down on you. But
Yikes.
you're able to still make it to the 2 survivors.
Yeah, and he's just gonna tackle the one that Wesley does not have a gun aimed on.
Okay. You tackle that one as the other one sees you, like, get him to the ground. And it's quite easy considering you literally can just lay right on top of him and force him down with your own increased body weight now.
Yep. And then he's gonna turn and say, Wait, what was the voice that I was using in the bank to be not my voice?
It was a weird
Southern accent.
Or it was a really bad southern. Okay. Don't
guys need to-
fucking move.
Wow, that is.
Wow, the Red Ranger got really, it's way different from what I remember.
Redneck Ranger.
Language.
The Redneck Ranger.
No, I already have a code name, please.
You
Puppy
have like
boy?
6 code names. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Y'all have no superhero names, and I have like a list at this point.
You have superhero names enough for all
I
of
collect
us.
for the
That's
TV.
how-
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
you
No, Hank, you have a superhero name. Yours is cool.
Well, we'll reveal that one in time.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Hank's got Punisher just on his back.
Hank is the Punisher.
They call him the Punisher, but actually, he's the
Yeah,
You're not stuttering
Yeah.
too, are you?
yeah.
he's the punishment meter.
Punishment or
meter.
The
The punisher.
The person who metes out the punishment.
Hank and Zephyr, you guys hear everything going on over the phone. What do you two do?
I think he would begin trying to like get information from Everly, like, how many are there? Do you guys need help? What's your status? Like,
Before Everly can respond, you hear her take a few hits as the phone hits the ground and the call hangs up.
shit. I'm gonna hand Zephyr my pistol. I'm going up there. You stay here with the machine. Anyone but me or any of the others comes through that door, you shoot them. Got it?
Silent acknowledgement.
Sorry, was that me?
No, that was
No,
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
No, that was to Zephyr,
Oh,
yeah.
Silent acknowledgement.
I'm sorry, Will.
No, I was saying I after hearing the gunshots and Everly's lack of response over the phone, Hank's gonna like unholster his pistol, check to make sure rounds chambered, and pass it to Zephyr and say, anyone else but me or any or the others comes through that door, you shoot him. I'm gonna be right back. And he's gonna take his rifle and head towards the elevator to try and assist.
As you head over to the
yeah,
elevator.
that's valid.
Yeah, that's valid. As you head over to the elevator, you push the button, and the doors immediately open as the elevator's already on the lower floor.
Okay. He's gonna take it up to the lobby floor.
Let's see. Let me switch this over real quick. I'll turn on the elevator music as you hop in.
Oh lord.
This is if you're hearing on your way up.
Oh, this is nice.
As we go back up, Everly, you're lying behind the desk as you just got shot. But since it's the start of your turn, you gain some hit points back.
Cool. Hold on. This is gonna look like damage. Hold on.
You take 4 extra damage.
Ah.
No, it's listed as damage and it shouldn't be. That's not my fault. Where did I get shot?
Yeah, DM.
I would say you got shot in the shoulder and you got shot through the hand.
Can you imagine your point, like your power is just hurting you every turn? Ow! Ow!
I think that's Hank's
I
power,
don't think
right?
it's the
Super
powers
cancer.
hurting.
Super kid.
I-
God.
Shut
I don't
up.
think it's.
God.
I don't think it's her power hurting her every turn. I more think it's like the metal hot bullets in the flesh. I think that's the thing that's hurting.
It's okay
Because
though.
I believe
She
bullets
can
are
take
really
it.
hot on the inside.
She can take it.
Is that
What do
true,
you do,
though?
Everly?
So in case any of them, so have people already died, or is this like happening simultaneously?
By the time this would all be happening simultaneously, but by the time you stand up,
well, I'm not standing up.
Okay, well then this is all happening simultaneously. By the end of your turn, 4 of the 6 people outside will be dead.
Okay, so with her not knowing that, she's gonna smear blood across her face so she's not as recognizable as not being Lisa in case they come by to check on her.
The
Okay.
only thing you would probably be hearing now is just Flint, like, panicking.
Gunfire and Flint panicking, yeah.
Well,
Am
I think the
able-
gunfire, like, stopped for the most part. Out of character.
Yeah, towards the end, the gunfire will like cease, and then
Yeah.
you hear. Go ahead, Allegro. Go ahead and repeat your line.
Don't you fucking move!
That was good.
Perfect.
God.
Can we do it one more time for
I think-
posterity?
I think we-
Delivery.
I,
Hold on.
One more take. One more take. One more take.
Okay.
Don't you fucking move!
I cut them off.
Aw,
Oh
man.
no!
Now
no,
we
I
have
think we need to clip it and make it a voice line
Please
part
don't-
of the
please
channel.
Don't make that. Please don't make that. Guys, hold on. Hold on a second. Don't do that to
You're
me.
playing DBD.
that officially is
It's
your,
your new-
Supergirl voice.
No, it's your new donation notification. So when it goes on, it's "Don't you fucking move."
I mean, listen. If someone clips it, I'll do that. I'll do that.
You heard him, chat.
That's for you
I'm
guys.
gonna
Heard
be
ya.
honest. With how
Get him, Cat.
exaggerated the accent was, it kind of sounded like Goofy, just a little bit.
I
If
think
there's
that's
one thing you need to know about me, Maxie, is your dad doesn't just have sex. Your dad fucks.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. That's a wrap. Good session.
Oh.
Good
Dad.
episode.
Yep. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
goodness.
I'll see y'all next
Everly,
week.
what do you do for the rest of your turn?
Donald.
Can I continue working on the security footage?
You just like peek your head up and you continue on the
Yeah.
security footage.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
not copying everything because that's dumb. I don't need everything. I just need maybe the last couple days till maybe a week. And then to make sure that anything from today is copied and then deleted, as well as cameras turned off.
You do that then. As you finish up copying over all of the footage from the last week, including today, you're able to delete that footage from the servers. And on top of that, you are able to shut the cameras off.
Yeah. I'm hoping. So I'm only gonna delete today's, hoping that it'll look like after, because it's the same day as the bank robbery, correct? Like this is all happening in the same day.
Yes, same day as the EMP.
Okay, so my goal is to make it look like when the cameras shut off from the power outage, they just didn't turn back on. That's the goal.
Okay. So then,
Maybe able to edit logs like that.
What'd you say?
I said, would you be trying to like edit the logs of like when the cameras were last activated?
I mean, if I'm able, yeah, so that it doesn't
that
look like
that
they
would
were
take
messed
probably
with.
one more round because that's a lot to do in like 6 seconds.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. But that's like what I'm working on.
Okay. So then we move on over to Zephyr. Zephyr, you're in the truck and you are finishing up on this machine. You turn a couple of knobs, you reconnect a few of the wires that have been damaged, and then you push a button as you watch the machine turn back on. It is not actively going, but it is ready to be started.
All right.
What would you like to do?
What would I like to do with the giant EMP machine that shut down the entire city?
I mean, you were told that you guys were gonna fix it so you could use it.
Hey guys,
Oh,
why don't we
I'm so
rebuild it
sorry.
again? Can somebody remind me why
Hold on.
we rebuilt it?
In case
reason
we
why is
needed
because-
to shut down the cameras in the event that Everly wasn't able to do it manually, or if
Yeah.
we needed to like cause an outage in the hotel in order to give us an advantage somehow. For
And
some,
the
it was
last-
like
why
it
we
was like
did
a,
it-
it was like our backup plan, really.
Yeah, and
Play
the
me.
last thing
But-
that Zephyr knows is some trouble just went down. Everly is no longer responding, and Hank is going up.
Yeah, really quick before my could I try to call Hank back? And if he doesn't answer, could I call Zephyr?
Not on your turn.
Okay.
We're in
I would-
That is a
also
lot to
like to
do
say-
in 6
Wait, we're
seconds.
in initiative?
No, that's
I- I
Not real initiative. It's more of
I
like just kind of everything that's happening all at once.
I would like to say the reason why we are turned it back on was because we knew that the rest of them are in the hotel and they had potential access to the cameras to come after us
Right,
or know
and-
exactly where we were. So we were mainly doing it to disable the cameras and also cause chaos on them, just in case. I was just saying above board what we decided as like to save the rest of the group.
Mhm.
So then, Zephyr, it's up to you in character of what you think would be the best thing to do with this, now that you have it up and running.
I think in a situation like this, Zephyr would go over many different possibilities. And considering that if Everly's goal is to gain access to the cameras, potentially one, I believe their original goal was to wipe the data and information there so that we
Mhm.
weren't caught. Also, potentially superhero identities and things of that nature being spilled. And I would see like an EMP preventing that from being feasible, or like cutting off access to electronics and devices. Though, if things got to a degree where it needed to be used as a diversion or spur of the moment, sure. But also, I think Zephyr would bank on Everly's ability and also Hank's dependability. And we still have the walkies that
That were left behind.
Lisa had and Everly had.
Okay. So then you choose to hold off.
Yes.
Okay. Then we will have the bad guys go ahead and go. One of them is being restrained by Allegro.
And
Is
Covering the
Restrained
other
by
one.
Allegro was my nickname in college.
restrained by
Sorry.
Allegro naming a
Wait.
sex tape.
Maybe it's like-
I thought your name in college was Allegro's Restrained.
Okay, what's going on? Go back to the story, please.
Hey,
He's going to be doing everything he can to try to get you off of him.
Yeah, I'll fight him.
So
Contested athletics, I'm guessing.
Advantage for you, disadvantage for him.
Yeah, give me an advantage.
wait, quick question. The one that,
Mm-hmm.
from my understanding of like the ones that rolled, the second person failed the second one, but they succeeded on the first one.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
And then the last person,
I'm just ruling it
And then
as the two
Okay,
people who
just double-checking.
succeeded are the same two people as the same, like each time.
Yeah, I know,
All right,
Wesley. I
I was
know.
just double checking.
I know. I know. Don't
so
look
sad.
at it. My 2 and my 3? Yeah, I know.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Shit. For some
Right, here
reason,
we go.
I think he's gonna beat a 7, guys. Yeah.
Don't you have something that makes them do disadvantage?
He already rolled.
Or
Oh
something
wait,
like
he needs to roll a disadvantage. You said he had disadvantage.
He does.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
Mid. Oh,
Yes,
mid.
yes,
Oh, mid.
Wild.
That's a win.
Allegro,
boys!
you just decide to make your body go
Wild.
completely limp, somehow making it even heavier with the increased gravity.
Funny
Hold on,
story.
wait.
You
I
cannot
once
move.
I got out of a court case for fighting because they took a video and it looked like all I was doing was laying on top of someone. Anyway. True story.
Is this
What
an
lore
Alula
drop?
or is this an Allegro?
This is Alula. This is Alula lore.
Oh wow, that's kind of wild.
I'll tell the story off stream because I
Alright.
don't think I can tell it
What a
legally.
lore
I once
drop.
lost a
No,
court
no,
case
no,
because I
you're
was trying to
good,
fight
you're
somebody, and all they would do was lay on top of me, and the footage showed that. It was terrible.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Um,
Are you?
the other guy wants to train his gun on you, Allegro, but he can't because he can see that Wesley is like pointed right at him. So, in an act of submission, he drops his gun and drops to the ground. Very violently, mind you, because of the increased gravity.
I told you not to
The gun
move,
doesn't
but
go off,
it
does it?
works. I'm helping, guys.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to move?
Dropping
No, Wesley, no,
Just
no.
pull the trigger.
No.
No, I don't.
Oh, goodness.
by any chance, the gun doesn't go off because of the gravity field, right? Pushing down the trigger.
Let's roll a luck roll. Thanks for reminding me.
Wait, what?
I have to be fair.
Wait, what?
The
Why?
gun does indeed go off.
Shit.
I have to be fair. If I have to like ask like
No,
stupid
that is
questions
fair.
about my stuff,
Oh,
I also have to
Let's
ask
see.
about stuff that would make sense.
well,
1,
if
2,
it goes off,
4. So there's only 4
then I'm
options.
definitely firing at him.
No, it's okay. Come on. It's so.
Allegro, give me a number 1 through 4.
3.
All right. So you're number 3 then. Let's see, Wesley, 1 through 4, but you can't pick 3.
Flint already picked 1.
Flint picked 1. Wesley's
So that
number
would-
3? Can't pick 4 or 1?
You can't pick 3
You
or
can't
1.
pick 2 or 3.
Oh, then I'll pick 4.
You're 4.
'Cause
And
Wesley's
then,
number 4.
GameStop guy, Steven, is number 2.
He's already dead.
Yeah, I know. He's still an option.
But it can still hit him.
Oh.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2,
3,
2.
3, 3, 3.
Well, shit. Wait, what the fuck, Wesley? What the fuck? Why are you chanting 3?
I wasn't
As the
3.
gun
Listen,
hits the
you-
ground, a single bullet gets fired off, and it hits Wesley. We're gonna say it shoots him directly into the shin.
Motherfucker!
Dealing 5 hit points of damage.
Is that halved because of my Kevlar in my shin?
You don't have Kevlar in your shin.
Chevlar.
could.
It's also called Shin Kevlar.
Kevlar. But the bullet
half off?
embeds itself into
bullet
your
dead?
shin.
Yeah, I
Damn,
reflexively
you have to
shoot
be
at
good
him.
boy.
That doesn't surprise me. Rolled a hit.
I feel like this is fair. Am I the bad guy for this?
Yes.
Partially, yes.
How am I the bad guy
But
for
it-
shooting back
no,
at
no,
someone
no.
who shot
Gave
me?
a man an aneurysm and then looked at me and said it was what had to be done.
You give
Do
a
I
mouse a
add my
cookie.
dex bonus?
If you give a man an aneurysm,
Because it's like a
you-
13 with
you-
my dex bonus.
so you have no
I don't add
proficiency in
proficiency.
firearms, so you can only roll a straight d20.
No, don't I get a bonus to the hit with just like my straight?
Because you have no proficiency in the weapon, you can't add any bonuses to it.
Is that how
Wait,
that
by
works?
any chance, could guns be considered monk weapons? Because of gun fool.
Technically, they can be, but you have to go through the proper way to make it a monk weapon.
Is this not a proper monk weapon now?
You haven't gone through the right channels to make it a monk weapon yet,
What do you
based on
mean?
how that
Of course I
works.
did.
You picked it
Look,
up and
it's a
started
gun.
using it.
Yeah, it's a monk weapon.
That's
I'm
not
a
how that
monk,
works.
and it's a weapon that I am using.
That's not how that works.
Okay, but seriously, I thought
You
it
gotta
was
do yoga
just
with
I
it for at
couldn't
least
add
8 hours.
proficiency to the weapon that I'm not proficient with.
Hold on.
Like, I'm okay if it's wrong. I just
No, you're good. I'm gonna check. You do not add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll, but you can still use the weapon just without the bonus. Let's see. I guess it would technically be dexterity based still. So you wouldn't add your proficiency bonus, but you would add your dexterity modifier. Okay.
it's a 13, so I don't think that hits. But
Yeah, you still don't hit.
no. Does it hit Allegro?
No, it doesn't hit Allegro.
Wesley, we're gonna have problems if this keeps happening.
It wasn't a critical
You
failure.
had a problem with
so-
me.
You killed a man in front of me. Of course I had a problem
You
with
said
that.
jokers aren't a part of the Go Fish stack.
Oh my god, jokers aren't a part of the Go Fish stack.
I'm kidding.
With that, the fight has ended, though. Hank, the elevator doors open as you rush out with your gun ready, and the fight is over. Flint is throwing up on the ground. Allegro's laying on top of someone shirtless.
In a Red Ranger mask. Okay, maybe I should.
In a Red Ranger mask, completely limp.
Maybe I should have made this bit, guys.
Everly's got blood smeared all over her face as she's like working on the computer. And Wesley has just fired a bullet at somebody and missed.
Out of the
Oh yeah, and then
robbers,
all the robbers, they're all pancakes except for two, like bones crunched, piercing through their body.
Jesus H Christ, who the fuck did that?
Oh, hey. Good to see you.
I don't think we're...
I like turn on the safety and hand the gun handle first to Hank.
Allegra's
I'm
just
like,
gonna look up.
you are probably way more qualified to use this than me.
Allegra's just gonna look up from the person he's on top of and go,
Yes, infinitely so.
I don't think we're good people.
He just looks at you and goes, "No shit."
Oh,
Punch him.
don't move!
He can't talk to you that way.
You
He's a prisoner.
accidentally broke your character.
Broke my character, whoops.
That's absolutely Flint right now. the dark circles under his eyes, just in the corner in the fetal position.
Can I argue that I can knock the guy under me out by punching him because I'm on top of him?
Absolutely, you don't even need to roll
Cool.
for it.
I just go, don't move, and then punch him in the face.
Sure. The other guy, watching that
resisting.
happen, just decides to close his eyes and act like he's unconscious.
Proud of him.
I'm
By
gonna
the way,
walk-
Flint, you actually technically killed 5 people, but you're okay with one of them.
Can I get up and walk over and to the guy?
All right. No. I did not kill that guy. I knocked him unconscious. The bank robbers killed that guy. But I'm probably gonna think I killed 5 people. Probably. No, I will
What did you
actively,
do?
probably with my own mental issues, think I killed 5 people.
Allegro, what did you say you wanted to do?
Can I go over to the guy who's pretending to be unconscious and go, I'm real sorry about this, and then punch him as well?
Sure.
You don't need to apologize.
Clock him out.
good.
I finish handing the magazines and weapon to Hank.
Hank, you now own an M4 combine.
Combine?
Sweet.
The
Carbine?
combine?
Carbine.
Carbine, yeah.
Wait.
I said it way wrong.
All right. I didn't hear come, right?
M4 carbine. I don't know where
Yeah,
the
no.
M came from.
The combine?
Combine. But with that,
But-
Legit?
your battle has ended. Zephyr is still down in the van, like in the parking garage, waiting.
We should probably let Zephyr know we're clear up here.
Guys, small problem.
I like stand up when I see that everything's fine and go, yep, I'll call him.
Guys,
and pull my phone.
You
my
guys
dad's-
see Everly covered in blood.
My dad's coming to get us
What?
here tomorrow.
Bloodhound, don't drop
We got 2
character.
prisoners. Let's see what they know.
Everyone's unconscious are dead. I knocked those 2 out.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice.
Running down the
Anyways.
hallway, you hear footsteps, and sliding into the room is Rampart, and he goes, "I'm here. I'm ready to help."
Rampart, Allegra's just gonna look at him and then like
What?
throw his hands in the air.
Oh. Flynn is just like losing his shit in the corner. Like, probably like sobbing and like actively just like rolling all over the place. Uh, bleh. Like again, like Flynn is like losing it right now.
Everly, you give Zephyr a call. Zephyr, your phone is ringing.
I pick up.
Hey, so we got the situation up here handled. And I'm gonna look at everyone else. Do we want the thing destroyed now?
What do you mean destroy? Did you put back together the EMP that I very carefully punched really hard?
We should see if we can't take it
It's
back with
fake.
us.
No, break it. We don't need an EMP.
No.
We can break it. My dad's coming to
You
pick us
never
up.
know.
My dad is coming to pick us up.
We
How
we
gonna
can turn it
explain?
over to Vice. We can turn it over to
Sure,
Vice.
that's a great idea.
Maybe they can determine its
Rampart says,
origin.
that's not a problem at all. We'll be able to teleport it there.
Rampart, do you have any idea how to clean this
Sounds
up?
good.
Because we have to be
We also
able
have.
to-
It looks like we also have 2 additional prisoners. Maybe we can interrogate back at the HQ.
Says, interrogation isn't exactly my forte, but it is Shade's. I'm sure she'd be able to get some information from them.
Good. We have to know what they were doing here and how they got an EMP device.
Can we think for one moment how we're gonna hide all of this? Because if they find out that this happened here, our identities are exposed.
Everly?
Actually, no. The cameras, and then with making little quotes with my fingers, never turned back on after the power outage.
Alright, how? That's not what I mean. We have at least 5 dead bodies down here. 1 in the room that Wesley killed, which we're gonna talk about Wesley. And how we gonna, like, what are we gonna do? There's gunshot holes everywhere. You're covered in blood.
What are we gonna do? I kill people. What? I killed people.
Can somebody get him water?
Rampart gets you some water and puts a hand on your shoulder and says,
Sometimes these things happen in battle. Can't save
I wasn't
everybody.
I wasn't. I was trying to help. Oh, 5 people.
In what
I'm
way
sorry.
could we be connected to this?
I'm not, because it's our hotel
Someone's just
room.
blaming on Omen.
No, it's our room.
mean-
the room that was attacked. Why did they go for us?
Oh, so that room's actually supposed to be rented out by a really, really annoying woman here in a couple hours. I can go ahead and change it and make it look like they checked in early.
No, that's a terrible idea.
She's a terrible person.
We can't. Okay, we can't try to hide this. We need.
All I have to do is hit enter.
Okay, so my dad. Wait, when's my dad gonna be here to pick us up? Because if it's in a couple hours, is he gonna be here in a couple hours?
it is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
A couple minutes.
He walks through the doors right now.
God.
Don't you
Stepping over the
fucking
body.
move!
This is like when your parents are walking in and you didn't defrost the chicken.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So,
God,
can I ask
Except worse,
Who
what it has to do with
exactly?
multiple murders.
who exactly are the individuals who are dead? And can we simply just are they Omen? And if that's the case, can we just say that they killed each other in some dispute?
Yeah, what
They're
if we
bank
arrange them so it all
robbers.
looks like they shot each other?
Yeah.
You
what
guys
if
can
they
roll
just-
investigations to see if you can find any sort of
I would
discerning
like
marks
to,
or anything on them.
I'd like to point out they're not gonna think they shot each other because none of them died from bullet wounds. One of them
Yeah,
died
exactly.
from an aneurysm, and the other ones died from being pancaked. What is this? What are they? In
The-
Epic the Musical?
the
Are we
lo-
fighting a cyclops?
No.
Come on.
All right. Technically, the lolicon died from bullet wounds.
Oh,
Oh
hold on.
my god.
Allegro, which
Alleg-
one died of an aneurysm?
Well, that was not in character, but close enough. Anyway, Wesley killed one in the room. He came in, he shot through the door, shot all of us up,
Then
and then
why?
I got a 22.
Then why are you worried about it being connected to us?
Because-
Nobody killed
no,
it.
it's our room.
It's not our fault if someone drops dead in our room
No,
of a health condition.
Okay.
How is that our fault?
Okay. One, it was not a health condition. Wesley killed him, and two, there's bullet holes in the goddamn door. Of course they're gonna.
Does
Does
his brain say Wesley did this?
Okay, people don't just get aneurysms. There are signs.
They kind of do.
A healthy man is not gonna walk into a room with a gun and then suddenly have an
Okay.
aneurysm. That's not how
Well,
aneurysms
what if we
work.
just say that, I don't know, they suffered brain damage and like just hit them over the head with a fucking trophy. I don't know.
No shit.
Freak
I'm not
medical
saying-
accident.
I've got
I'm
some
not
really
saying-
good ideas over here.
I'm not saying we can't explain
It
what
looks
we
like he
got.
died from an aneurysm, then beat him over the head with a trophy.
Like, I'm not saying we can't
Yeah, like he
explain
did.
that
He
he's
suffered
dead.
brain
It
damage,
doesn't-
and then the aneurysm happened after.
It doesn't matter that he's dead. There's bullet holes in our hotel room door. People are going to
Again,
come
I can
back-
make that not our hotel room.
So what are we gonna say to anyone that comes back to this hotel and sees blood everywhere? There's no staff because they're all dead. Like there's
I
bullet
don't
holes.
know.
Hey,
We're
Rampart, what
innocent
do you guys do? Do
bystanders.
you have
What
like
did
a
anybody
cleanup
else
company
gonna
that
say?
we can like?
Listen, I don't think any of them are dead. None of them are dead.
They're all dead. They are
They're
dead.
just napping.
They're
No.
super
No.
dead, Flint.
Very dead.
They're not dead.
These two.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, they're just sleeping.
These
They're
two
ju-
are
they're just
knocked
taking
out.
a
I
nap.
knocked out these two purposely. The rest of them are dead.
Are taking a nap. Yeah.
Napping.
Hey,
No.
hey,
No,
Rampart, do you
no,
guys have like
no,
a better
no,
call
We can't
no.
lie
cleaning
about
company?
this. We killed people. We need to talk about this. It's an issue. We should not be killing people. That is bad. That's a bad
No.
thing to do.
They can't.
I'm sorry. When did you suddenly decide this?
I've decided.
Can we talk about this when there's not probably a lot of police officers here because we're not the only ones in this hotel and that was a lot of gunfire? Can we just leave?
Where do we go? We have to be here for pickup
Literally
tomorrow.
anywhere. There's a
I
Waffle
say-
House down the road.
We have
We
the
know Hank
bodies
has someone there who will
teleported
get us the table.
to the bottom
Honestly,
of the sea.
Phantom
I
finally-
still haven't had brunch. God damn it.
No, I'm hungry.
We never had food.
None of us would
In the
be
thought of
interested
Take the
if we
bikini
had
bottom
food.
and we move it.
I have
that
gone
way.
from
in the
hungry
thought-
to hangry. Let's
Yeah,
get
the
some
thought of
hair,
food,
go to
like,
guys,
Tom would
Waffle
like hear that
House.
and probably like
He's
throw up again.
hankry right now.
He's hankry. No.
Hangry.
I'm unbuttoning what I assume is a button up that I put on over top of my clothes to be Lisa's uniform, and I'm wiping all the blood off of myself as I'm starting to just walk out.
Allegro's
of the
gonna stand up, brush off his pants, take off the Power Ranger mask that I realize I've had on this entire fucking time. And go, I'm gonna go upstairs and get a shirt. I don't.
What if we take the bodies and we push them somewhere else?
Guys, I don't. We have to figure something out before we go get food because if we just leave this here, the police are gonna show up.
If we stay too long, the cops are gonna be here.
Zephyr, why everyone is arguing, you go and examine the bodies. They don't have any marks of omen, but they do all seem to share the same tattoo.
A symbol of vice.
Even the flattened ones.
You said what?
I said even the flattened ones.
It's a little.
Even the
misshapen-
flattened
It's a
ones.
little misshapen, but you can make it out.
Would I be able
They-
to recognize these tattoos?
You wouldn't, but Hank would.
Oh.
Hank, these guys all have like identifying like tattoos. Seems like some sort of group. I don't know. Like you're military. Military people do that thing all the time. You think
Oh shit.
you can recognize
Let me
this?
see. Yeah, let me take a look, see if it's military ink. I'm gonna come over and take a look at the
Ooh.
tattoos.
That could connect them to the bank robbery if any of them had it showing.
Allegro's just walking down the hallway to the elevator, going, "We're all going to prison. All of us.
Also,
I'm gonna
in
be."
relation to the EMP, can I just
Oh my
like
god. Allegro.
I want the EMP. We can take it apart and use it for multiple different things. I'm kind of like the mechanic.
That's why
Waving
I
my
think we
hands.
should keep it. I don't think I should take it.
We're gonna
I
get-
think we should.
We're gonna get to prison. All of us.
No.
No,
We
we're
just
not
gotta.
gonna
We just
listen.
gotta hide all. You just gotta hide all the stuff buried under a river,
I'm
and
gonna-
everything will be fine,
I'm
right?
gonna be someone's
Everything should be
bitch.
fine, right?
Look at me,
Right?
I'm
Right?
not built for prison.
Everything should be
Look
right.
at me.
Relax. Kentucky is a stand your ground state. If by some miracle this gets linked to us, we can say we were defending ourselves because that's the truth.
Why don't
Okay.
you just say
On
that
our side,
Allegro
most
was
of them
like
are dead, and there's no camera footage.
Exactly.
Allegro was
So
like
there's
running
nothing to worry
around with
about.
What about these
a
two?
shit ton of money?
What about these two?
And your grounds are in the fucking ground, Hank. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
They saw it unconscious. They saw all of your faces. They heard my voice.
And that's why we're
we
taking
just,
them back to Vice.
listen.
Yeah,
We just
they're
got, we
not
just got to
saying
talk to them. We just got to talk to them, and they won't tell anybody, right?
No,
No,
we're
of course
taking
they
them
would.
back to Vice.
Oh,
We need to
Flint,
figure
you don't
out
have
where
any-
they got the
no.
EMP device. Why is this even a debate?
Can someone call Phantom? I don't know where he went. He's still here somewhere.
Fucking civilians.
Hank, have you
Well-
given me that history check yet?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me do that real
No,
quick.
you're good.
Sorry, you're interrupted by
So-
Allegro and Flint having panic
No,
attacks. About different things, but still panic
No.
attacks.
Oh, fuck.
If I had a nickel
Oh,
for
fuck.
every time a party member
God
had a
damn it.
panic attack.
Okay, nat one.
Motherfucker.
Doesn't look like any military ink to me.
Oh my god.
Hey, DM,
Oh.
Did they have
I-
advantage because of his background?
Yeah, can you have advantage of his background? Because it makes sense that way. That he would be able to recognize military
Hank,
faces.
Yeah.
because you've rolled a 1, I'm going to offer you some.
No, it's an omen, right?
An omen.
I will take that one and store it in an omen to use for later. And you get to reroll for free. Or you just get to sit with what you've got and gain no information whatsoever.
That's a basket to
I mean,
a
we
lose
still
later.
have the unconscious ones we can interrogate. I'm okay with letting that go.
Okay.
Can I take a picture of the tattoo?
You absolutely can.
Hey guys, the fact that he's offering an omen means this might be important.
That's what
But
I
the
mean.
fact that
Yes,
we have two of them alive.
We
We have other ways
means
to get
of
information.
gathering the
No, yeah.
information.
That's
And-
gonna be a moral conundrum that will probably be an issue later, but not today.
We'll just say,
Moral
Hank,
conundrum for
this is tied into your
Hank.
backstory.
Hank, you're gonna re-roll a 1 into a 1. Don't do it.
It's gonna happen. I know that's what will happen, even if I take
So-
the open.
That happened to me once. Don't do it.
So you just send the tattoo to your contacts, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say I can.
Phantom
maybe...
just exasperatedly sighs and says, "If I'm supposed to take the EMP back to Vice, just get him in the van so I can teleport the whole thing."
Cool, sounds
Will
great.
do.
I'm going to.
Oh, we
go
also
back-
have the third unconscious guy. We have Tim.
Guy in the van.
Yeah,
He
so
can
we got
see
plenty.
anybody.
Hey, Allegro,
So
can
we
I
stuff
talk
them
to you
all
for a
in the van
second?
and have them teleport the entire.
listen. Listen, if we
So we
just
got
talk
3
with Tim,
prisoners.
yeah. Like Flynn would go over to Hank and be like, "Yeah, we have Tim. If we just talk to him, he's not gonna say anything."
Allegro is actually up in the room getting changed.
No, I hadn't left yet because I got yelled
Oh,
at
okay.
by someone. I don't know which one of them. We're like
Oh, okay.
fucking civilian, and I was like, ah.
Oh, Hank, that was me.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wesley, what do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, I just wanted to, well, we're not
It wasn't me.
exactly, clean group, if you know what I mean. If this encounter is any indication.
I'm sorry, what are you getting at, Hank? Not Hank. I'm sorry, what are you getting at, Wesley?
I'm saying you want to be part of Vice. And Vice, they have to do things that other people won't. That is actually their whole job description, in fact. You can try and be a hero, but just know, you're not gonna be like Batman or Superman.
Do these people
Not gonna-
exist in this universe? Are there comic books in this universe?
Yes,
Okay,
there are.
cool.
Those would exist.
I've definitely read them though. Then, because like
It's
Allegro's a
United
fucking
States
nerd.
2045.
Yeah.
The USA 2045.
Wesley, I don't know what's going on with you, but you're different. There were other ways to get that guy in the room to leave us alone. We didn't have to kill him.
Maybe not. Maybe in the future, we can be better. Together. But I'm gonna tell you this, Allegro. If it comes down to it, when it's their life or mine, I know what I'm picking. Just keep that in mind.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm telling you the way it is.
Well, that sounded like
These
a threat,
people-
Wesley.
These people,
Are people. Just the same as us. Us having powers doesn't make us
No.
better than anyone else.
these people are willing to kill and hurt innocents in order to get what they want. I'm not saying you have to kill them, but I'm saying you have to make peace with the reality that you may have to.
That's the last option then. Not the first choice.
Fine. That's perfectly fine. That's your prerogative. My last thing to say on it, I'm gonna take a small step closer. Don't fucking judge the rest of us. And I pat him on his shoulder and I'm like, so where are we gonna eat?
What a shift!
Hey
Dear
guys,
God.
I think Wesley might be a bad guy. Just a hint. Just thinking. Allegro's gonna kind of because I'm guessing Wesley turned away and went back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, sure, I
don't
guess.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Allegro's just gonna kind
I have to admit, that was a pretty stone cold conversation there,
Yeah, I
actually.
hated every second of that. I'm scared. Allegro's just gonna blink.
I don't
for it.
think it didn't sound like he was threatening you, though. It definitely sounded more like, "Hey,
My
we're
intent
gonna."
was not to threaten.
Allegro's definitely taking
wanna
it as
be
a threat,
clear.
though, 100%. 'Cause
Okay.
looking at someone and saying, if it's my life or theirs, I'm gonna choose my life. You remember that. That sounds like a threat.
That does sound a bit like a threat.
The way you worded
li-
it, yeah.
It sounds like you're
A
saying,
little bit.
if you cross me and that I have to choose, you will die. And I'm like, oh! So we're not going the Jade and Linnea route. I understand. Anyway,
This is the opposite.
I'm gonna go
This
put
is
a
the Hank
the
Gareth route at
very
the beginning of the campaign.
The very
This is
beginning of the
the-
campaign, Wesley did a, yeah, hey Allegro, you mind if I come with you? And Alula was like, hey, we don't have to date in this one. I was
That
like,
was like the first thing I said as a
well,
joke,
damn.
Yeah. We can't date.
And then Wesley took that to 100.
Yeah, he's an opposite of dating. Mortal enemies. Wait, no, please.
hey, if it makes you feel better,
And remember, you can always call shit and shit.
Shit.
Listen,
Okay, Wesley, if it makes you feel
if it
better,
makes
are
you
you gonna say
if it makes you
anything,
feel
or-
better,
If it makes you...
if it makes you feel better, it wasn't him.
Oh my god. Okay. Allegro's gonna go and go put on a shirt, change his pants that are probably covered in blood.
Good thing you wore the brown pants.
I think I wear the brown pants, honestly.
Listen,
Nosebleeds, you know?
you didn't catch him on the bedroom floor.
Those nosebleeds.
I am serious though, guys, because we have to find a way. Because if it like it's gonna be so sus if we crashed a plane and then the police find out the hotel we're staying at had a massive fight in the lobby. Like, I'm sorry, the police are gonna link that shit so fast. And like our hotel room
I'm
is the
just
one that
gonna
has
delete our reservation.
like our hotel. Well, okay, but then where is my dad gonna pick
I
us
mean,
up?
Just
I
because
mean, we could
delete
still
our
be
reservation
here.
from the system doesn't mean we're not actually here.
But gonna want to investigate the hotel room that has the bullet holes in it, and it's gonna have our
Okay, then
DNA.
That's why they
all
deleted the
over-
logs.
The DNA's gonna be all over that shit.
Out of character, they deleted the logs. What's deleting a couple more?
Character they did too.
No, they deleted
Yeah,
the
no, I was
logs.
saying that.
They deleted the video footage. There's still bullet holes in the door, and our DNA all in
Which-
the room.
There's DNA of hundreds of people in that room.
Yeah,
That is-
unless
no,
you're
that is
leaving
true.
more specific DNA.
So
Stop
unless
talking.
you're like,
Ew.
unless you literally are a suspect, they can't literally just look for your DNA out of the hundreds. It would
That
just
is
be,
true.
oh, you might have stayed here in the past. Out of character.
That is
like,
very true.
Just
Truly,
because your DNA
yeah.
is in a hotel room
Any
doesn't mean that
DNA
you couldn't have
that
been in
would-
that room before.
I don't think
Fine.
Allegro's gonna think of that, but you are right.
I don't even. I don't.
All we have to
I
do
don't
is just,
Wesley
out of
thinks.
character, we just
Baby boy's freaking out. Baby boy is anxious. His skin is too clear to go to prison.
listen.
His ass could
Big
not handle
baby.
dropping soap.
He's asking.
Big Baby is just going through the 7 stages of grief right now. Like, Big Baby,
Oh my goodness.
Big Baby on the other floor is going through the 7 stages of grief.
So where are we going to breakfast, guys?
I think
Well,
Hank
I
said
gotta
Waffle
stop
House.
by.
Not going to Waffle House.
Wait, no, they didn't have hash browns.
Yeah, they didn't have
We have to pick a different waffle.
Different.
I gotta stop by an ATM. So wherever you guys decide, I will meet you there. Is that
No,
cool?
you won't. No, you. Hold on. Wait, is this in character, Wesley?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is in character.
Am I
Wesley
down?
is like-
I'm guessing I'm down from the room at this point. But we're all just.
I would say you're still up there.
Okay.
He could be saying this as you're like up there getting changed.
I don't trust this man as far as I can throw him.
So what do you guys say?
Flint's just like not really like paying attention to things. And if people say that we're going to Waffle House, then I guess we're going. I guess he's like just following along.
Rampart is helping carry the unconscious members down to the garage as Shade finally appears out of Zephyr's shadow and says, "Don't worry. I'll start the interrogations. We'll get all the information we need."
We're not the good guys. We are bad. We are.
You literally wanted to
You
join
You
Wait
me.
to
picked the
join mine.
vigilante faction, and you're
Well,
surprised that
well,
we're doing
because-
vigilantism.
The other one was killing people and kidnapped me. Like my choices were the kidnap
Okay.
gang, the vigilantes, or the actual supervillains.
But
They're
here's
not
the
good
thing.
choices.
And then
you
you're
said
surprised
the
that the-
devil you know
Wait, and then
versus
you're
the devil
surprised
you
that the-
don't.
Yeah, and then you're surprised that the vigilantes are going to use torture to get the information out of their people.
My brother in Christ, we are literally taking the law into our own
Hey
hands.
guys, I think I play
That
Vigilantes
is the
can
paladins.
mean
point.
anything.
I think I play paladins too much because this is like making.
You
me-
do. You do.
Vigilantes could mean Batman, it could be Superman, but it also could mean like Punisher, it could be Moon Knight, it could be fucking
Deadpool.
Random bullshit.
Deadpool.
Go.
I know. I don't need to be. I don't need to be Zephyr-splained what a vigilante is. I know what a vigilante is.
Zephyr's plane.
Hold on,
That's
hold on,
good.
Allegro.
know
Let
what?
me
That's really
explain what a vigilante is.
I know what
You know
a
what?
vigilante is.
I would-
guys.
I would
watched
enjoy-
Arrow.
I would actually enjoy like
I
a,
watched
like
Arrow.
wait,
When a mommy
I
hero
watched
and a daddy
Arrow.
villain love each
People
other.
who wait. I watched Arrow. The people who literally spent the entire first season killing people.
No, yeah, and
That's the
good guy.
No, that's the
and
point.
there were
Oh, yeah,
issues, and they had
yeah.
issues with that. Like Felicity didn't like that. Neither did Laurel.
Not till like the 3rd season.
No, Felicity.
It wasn't
Hey.
until the
Whoa,
sorry,
whoa,
second
whoa,
season.
whoa. Felicity and Laurel.
Guys.
Hold on,
were
guys.
Actually,
We're getting off track here. No,
I think we're
we don't
getting
need to
off
talk
track.
about this show right now.
Is this the first time we've gotten off track without it being horny?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Congrats to us,
I
guys.
mean, I'm thinking about Laurel.
By the way,
I
the
think
main
we're really
actor
growing.
for Arrow is really
Progress.
hot.
he is really hot. All the okay. Let's be
Ah,
honest.
damn it.
All CW actors are attractive. Anyway, continuing.
Laurel's sister? Fine,
Not
it's
all
fine,
of them.
got
Sarah
that.
Lance?
Misha Collins is
Yeah.
kind of like the exception.
What were we talking about?
Did you say Misha Collins isn't hot?
Yes, I did.
Hold on, I'm fact checking you. You're wrong. Continue.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
I
we'll
now have
continue
to
on.
fact check.
No,
Um,
open the door. We're having a talk.
How did you get in my house? You left the door unlocked, didn't you?
I told them I would.
Yes.
Guys, that was an off-stream
Why are you
bit. That was an
surprised?
off-stream bit. We can't bring it on
You
stream.
guys-
People won't know.
Oh, right.
You guys start to head to the Waffle House.
Oh, so we're going to
Uh,
Waffle House. Cool. I will meet you all
No,
there.
they didn't have hash browns. We can't go. At least we
Wait,
can't go to the same one.
Am I down yet, DM?
Yeah, you come down by this time. I'd say Wesley's already like left to go to the ATM.
God damn it. I'll get down. Where's Wesley?
I need cash, dog. What the hell?
He had to run to an ATM.
Alright, does anyone else find it suspicious that he keeps breaking away from the group? Like,
What do you mean?
This is
This is the
I
first
mean,
time.
you
No, this is the
say
third.
that.
This is the third time. He also threatened me by the elevators.
Oh.
Sorry,
no.
sorry. Actually, I'm so sorry. I said that wrong. He threatened me by the lifts.
There you go. You gotta keep it
Yeah.
on brand.
I'm sorry, guys.
I would say you
When-
guys are having this
Just a-
conversation as
just
you're
a-
heading to Waffle House.
When has he?
Well,
He just said
Zephyr
something to
personally
do.
wants to go with Shade and Phantom.
No, this.
You said you want to go with Shade and Phantom?
Yes.
You can absolutely go with Shade and Phantom.
Zephyr's curious about, well, taking apart the EMP and utilizing his parts for multiple different things, but also interrogation and Shade.
All right, you go with Zephyr and or Zephyr. You go with Phantom and Shade and Rampart as you guys
Nice.
head down to the underground garage.
Remind us
You all
that we
pile
need
in-
to all be here.
I mean,
to
technically,
meet
I
my
was already
father.
down in the underground
All here
garage.
for my dad. All of us have to be here.
Ugh.
Continuity, ladies and gentlemen. Continuity.
As you get down into the
True.
van, Phantom's like, "Why didn't I just teleport all of you guys like back to the headquarters so you don't have to wait?"
No, we need food, dog. What are you talking about?
We have
He
food at
begins
home.
To activate his
We had food.
teleportability.
We have Waffle House at home.
which is gonna take a hot minute. But Shade kind of sits there and looks at you and says, "So, how do you like being a vigilante so far?"
I mean, my goals being my own and separate from whatever it is we're doing as a group. It's interesting.
It's good to keep your personal life
By
away
vigilante-
from all of this. As long as you don't
By
mix the
vigilante-
two. It's just Zephyr here.
Oh, they went down to the.
Yeah,
thing.
they,
My
they
bad.
went down
We're
with,
on
with
our
the
way
others.
to a different Waffle House that has hash browns.
Yes.
Priorities, ladies and gentlemen. Priorities.
Are we gonna
That's
like call ahead to make sure they have hash browns?
Allegro's already done that.
Yep, they
Allegro
have
did-
hash
He
browns.
did that while he was in the room.
Wait, did you guys like?
Ready.
You guys went to a Waffle House and you guys didn't check the Google reviews in like 2045 to see the 1 stars for no hash browns?
You honestly should.
Damn,
Yeah.
crazy.
It had 4.1 stars.
It had
We had
4.2
higher
it had
expectations.
4.2 star. No wait. Hold on, let me look up the map.
It was 4.1.
4.1.
Yeah.
But Zephyr,
4.1 in 2025.
she looks at you and she just says, "You should always try to keep this life and your personal life separate. So once they get intertwined, it just becomes a mess."
I can imagine. So, what about you, Shade?
Me? What about me?
I don't think we've heard anything about you personally. What do you do? What's been done? How are you? How do you enjoy the life of vigilante?
Make me a persuasion check.
Y'all said I was gonna rizz up all the people.
Don't even lie. You still are.
No, I'm
Not my boyfriend Max. My friend who's a boy.
Like a 15.
Okay. With the 15. She just looks at you. She says, don't really want to talk about a whole lot, but if I had to say, I at least feel like I'm actually doing something. Like I have a purpose. Though it's not always the cleanest, and sometimes you have to do things you really don't want to. I feel like we're actually making a change for the better.
Sometimes that's all it takes is a purpose, a goal, something that drives you, especially in this world where a lot of people go unseen. A lot of struggles, a lot of worry, a lot of plans.
Very well said. Hey.
Hey.
Do you want to help me extract some information from these people when we get back?
Oh my god, guys, they're going on a date to torture people, but it's a date!
Interrogation
I
date.
can't say I'm the most adept, but I am a quick learner.
She just smiles at you and she says, "That's what I like to hear."
Guys, I think this is the scariest flirting I've ever witnessed. This is terrifying.
I mean, yeah.
Now I will go ahead and switch over to Mr. Wesley Schidt.
So there's a 7-Eleven nearby, right?
There is.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna go. So they'll have an ATM.
They do have an ATM.
Sweet. I'm gonna go withdraw some money.
How much do you withdraw?
It's gonna be a very weird number. 1 second. It's gonna be oddly specific, but no more oddly specific than like any other number.
69.69.
Something like that.
He doesn't have 6K though. Close.
I'm just waiting to see it.
Time to pocket watch.
I'm withdrawing $167.
You withdraw $167.
Wait, wouldn't that put you into overdraft fees?
No. How much do you think you can withdraw from ATMs?
Oh, I was looking at your current value.
Yeah. This is the money I have on my person.
Oh, you
I
said
have
deposit.
my-
I thought you said withdraw.
Yeah, I withdrew. I withdrew $167. This is the amount that I have is my wallet.
Oh,
My
wait,
bank
I thought that's
account's-
like a bank.
No, my bank account's written on my character
Yes,
sheet.
your bank account's on your character sheet. The money you have pulled out is like the actual money you have.
In your pocket.
Yeah, some of y'all are running around with like 10K, so that's crazy.
I thought we
some of y'all
deposited it into
being-
our bank account.
Yeah, some of y'all being Flint Colman.
If it's on your current dollar's value there, it means in your pocket.
Wait, I wouldn't be carrying around 1,550. Wait, I wouldn't be carrying this
Yeah.
around.
Yo,
You're
go
carrying
ahead,
around
go-
$15,000 right now, Flint.
$15,000.
Yeah, I would
Flint.
not have. Wait,
Just has a
Wait, I
duffel
would not
bag
have
of
carried this
cash on him
around.
at all times.
Yeah,
No wonder
I
Flint
makes no
wasn't
sense.
at the bank.
I told y'all he didn't understand what it meant. I told you like 2 seconds
Oh,
ago.
Everly's broke.
Everly is nothing on her. No,
He-
They apparently never added any
we
money.
have credit cards, so like we have credit cards.
Yeah,
so we
because
don't-
Oh, that's
you guys, because the balance, there's a balance on your sheet that is what you have total that would be in your bank, and then what you have on Discord is what you have in your pocket.
How do I
so
add
G
money?
coins is our bank, right?
No,
No.
it should be just.
Wait, then how do we check?
In inventory, in other possessions, you're tracking it by like yourself. You're tracking it with your own.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
If you'd
We-
prefer to
wait,
use
right.
coins to make it easier on yourself, you can, and that would just be the amount that's in your bank. You would just have
Okay,
to
that-
add
'cause,
the
like,
equivalent in
right.
gold.
no
am
offense,
glad
but I
we got
did not
this.
remember this conversation.
I think it was
Out of
mentioned
character.
very
No,
briefly.
this was mentioned
once.
by me as like a, hey guys, just Flint has his entire like everything in his bank account, and it wasn't while you were here, and it wasn't on stream. It was fully just a side comment made 2 sessions ago when you were sick. And then
No,
GM was like,
you're
oh no,
fine,
they probably have the money out, so like if you guys lose access to your bank accounts, you guys aren't all broke.
No, Flint believes in. Flint believes in the FDIC.
I think it was just a miscommunication. I don't.
the FDIC.
This is just a miscommunication. I think.
It is right. It is
Yeah,
a federal guarantee. If I have money in my bank account, they owe me up to $80K as long as I'm not under investigation.
What, the FDIC?
That's a thing.
Dude, you're getting ripped off if it's only 80K.
Oh yeah, go fix. I think DM will let you fix it, right? Without having to go to like a bank. Yeah.
Yeah, go and like do that
Like-
just like now.
This is why you don't keep like hundreds of thousands in like a bank account, but you can keep like up to $80K, and a bank has to federally guarantee that your money's in there.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
What are
250K.
we talking about? Are we talking like actual like IRL
Yeah, the
money
insurance
practices?
policy. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
the
that's
insurance
actual money
policy. It's 100 or 250K insurance.
I thought it was $80K.
Not
Oh
anymore.
my god.
Anyway, back to the story. Get back to Wesley at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, the FDIC
So Wesley,
provides.
you pull out money from the bank account,
250,000. Yeah.
and you look over to the counter,
Mhm.
where there seems to be a digital assistant behind it, sitting there completely inactive.
Hmm.
The screen lights up on the front of it, and it says Wesley Schidt.
That's me.
As you approach, you see the small screen with a selection window. It says, "Please select your representative," and it lets you select from all kinds of different representatives from like pop culture, anyone from like, let's see, like any other past employees who would have been here. Basically, who do you want to be the one that's serving you at this 7-Eleven?
What's like the most, like just like a John Smith?
A John Smith.
Yeah.
So that would just be like one of the standard employees, but you can also look at it by most used.
Oh yeah, what's the most used?
Apu from The Simpsons.
What the fuck?
All I can think of is South Park. I don't think this is the same thing, but all I can think of is like
I'll select that one, I guess.
Mr. Hanky?
Mr. Hanky.
You
yeah.
select a poo. Do you say you select a poo from The Simpsons?
Because it's the most selected, I'll just do it. I look forward to this,
Why is-
DM.
Selection made.
Why is Wesley so into shit?
You watch the digital assistant take on the form of a
That's what you
poo
did
from
there.
The Simpsons, and it goes, "Hello, welcome to the Quickie Mart. What can I do for you?"
Okay, we got
Oh,
rid
no.
of, we got rid of the wheel for why and for why.
All I'm doing is imitating a character. It is just a poo from The Simpsons.
This is true, he is. Technically.
I mean, all Gareth was doing was imitating.
All right, no,
Gareth-
we're not
Gareth
having this
was
conversation.
doing-
No, we're not having this conversation.
something bad.
We're not having
He
this
was doing more
conversation.
than
We're
that.
not having this conversation.
he was doing
Let's
the
go.
normal.
Let's go
I
with
know.
7-Eleven.
Continue,
Right, right,
Wesley.
right. Hi, I was wondering if there was there anything left for me? Do I have
You
any
see-
coupons to redeem?
You watch
or-
it. There's a shift in its voice, and it says, "Wesley Schidt, you're here to claim your free slushy, yes?"
Yeah, I sure am, Pooh.
You watch as a blue raspberry slushy rises from the countertop and is pushed towards you. It says, "Don't drink it all at once. You might get a brain freeze."
Thanks, I guess.
It switches back real quick and goes, "Thank you, come again," and then it just disables.
Oh my gosh.
You know, this is a really good bank.
7-Eleven.
Wait, I thought you said you went to an ATM.
He did. He went to an
ATMs
ATM
are
in a
at the-
7-Eleven.
There's ATMs at 7-Elevens.
But wait, why would the ATM give out a slushie though? You just go to the slushie machine.
He went to the
This
front
is the future. I
counter.
get it.
It was the front desk.
Oh.
The cashier.
He went to the ATM first,
Oh,
and
why
then
would the ATM?
and then he went to the front,
Oh,
the front counter to get a
okay.
slushie.
I guess I cut
Yes.
out at some random part because I didn't hear that part. I was confused.
You're good.
Nah,
As
you're
you
chill, man.
as you look into the slushie, you notice that there is something in it.
I take a sip and then make a face and say, "The fuck is Mountain Dew flavored slushies?" And then I just dig it out.
As you dig it out, you pull out a very small baggie that seems to be
Weed.
containing
No, I'm just kidding.
tracking
Not
nanites.
more weed.
Sorry, it's what?
Tracking nanites that are small enough to be ingested.
Those are some edibles.
That's crazy, dog. I take one and I put it in the slushy, mix it around a bit, and then take a big old gulp.
You take a big old gulp as you swallow the tracker.
Sweet. And then
You feel a connection with your tracker ability.
nice.
It's being shared. Now with your
Oh.
tracker ability, anyone that you are able to successfully track is being shared with a cloud network of undetermined origin.
Sweet. I will pocket the nanites, throw out the slushy.
Like, I don't like this flavor anyway.
The fuck is a Mountain Dew slushy, dog? Cherry?
What it's
Blue raspberry. Two choices.
Wait, you don't like Coke slushie?
Mountain Dew. Wesley does not like anything that isn't cherry or blue raspberry slushy.
You should have gotten the Oscar Mayer slushy. It's much better.
Yeah. The player.
Wait, but you said there's
is
only
not
two
a-
choices.
No, there should only be two choices, according to Wesley.
With that, Wesley,
Wow,
would
Wesley
you
doesn't
like to
like
begin to
Coke-flavored
head to the
slushies.
Waffle House?
Yeah, I start heading to the Waffle House.
Allegro, Everly, Flint, and Hank. You guys will just now be getting to the Waffle House.
Oh, do we not have the conversation on the way that I was having?
Oh, you absolutely... Yeah, no, we'll do the conversation. I forgot about that. My bad.
I just think it's strange that he disappeared when we went to, oh, fuck, when was it? It was when we all went to Vice, right? After the conference room?
Yes.
In my apartment, because apparently I have a conference room in my apartment. Like,
Didn't he just have?
You just
work
have a
to
house.
attend to?
he disappeared after the, like, we all got the phones and went to Vice, and then he didn't want a superhero suit, which, like, fine, whatever. He went off on his own again, and then showed up after, he suddenly showed up at the bank after being in the hospital, showed up at the bank with us, and then his voice has changed. She's like a completely different person from when we met him. It's just, it doesn't seem right, and he threatened me by the lifts.
Threatened you?
Yes, I expressed
What'd he
concern.
say?
I expressed concern because he killed a man with no second thought about it. And then he said to me that if it's a choice between his life and someone else's, I know what he should choose, and I should remember that.
I'm sorry, Wesley killed somebody?
Yes.
Are we
Listen-
thinking of the
Yes.
same Wesley?
Listen, this man came in and he was completely fine, and then suddenly, blood coming out of his ears and nose, and he was dead. And then when I asked Wesley about it, he lied to me.
If what I listen, Wesley is a good friend. And
I don't
if
think he was
he really
defending
did it,
himself, if anything.
if he
why
really
did
did
a
it,
reminder
and-
for the
wait,
crew.
excuse me. If he really did it, then we can go and prove it, can't we?
No, we can't. Because we all have superpowers. I shouldn't have been able to know that there was a person outside the door that was about to shoot. But I did because I have enhanced senses. Hank shouldn't have arms that can go back to time. Everly should be able to be walking next to us after having a gunshot wound. But she can because we have powers.
Just my shoulder.
We have no way to prove anything. Because we don't know what his
But
powers are.
but don't we show hints of our abilities when we use them?
I don't know.
Oh fuck.
I don't know which superpowers
I-
leave residue of.
You don't throw hands. You don't like throw out your hands with like hand signs.
What?
When you
Zephyr
When Brillo
isn't
uses
there.
his powers, he
Zephyr's
uses
in there
hand
now.
signs.
Yeah, Zephyr isn't
when
there, but
Brillo,
I am positive.
yeah. When Brillo, no, but Flint
What?
like uses his powers like he imagines like Flint thinks that like you have to use your powers in a way that like you're like activating them in like some super cool pose.
I mean,
Again,
You think you're an earthbender?
Flint is a comic book dork.
my
No,
Flint is
this is
like-
real.
my powers just happened. Like, I just get a sense that something's wrong.
I just get unhurt.
Listen, all I'm saying is
Okay.
I just get unhurt. That's
Wait,
iconic. All I'm saying is it's suspicious.
mean,
I'm not saying
if-
he's a bad guy. I'm not saying we need to fight him right now. All I'm saying is I don't trust him.
Right now.
If it makes
No,
you feel
no.
better.
What?
Are we-
Wait, what else? Okay.
But go ahead, Flint. Go ahead.
What I was saying is, could we use Hank's power to look at the scene of how it happened?
I mean,
If-
maybe.
see if he really did it.
I don't know if he'd be able to see it because his power is through his mind.
But would he give like some type of facial giveaway thing? I mean, I use my hands to use my powers.
I don't know.
When Wesley uses his powers, he looks constipated.
I mean,
Turns out that's just his face.
he might, but we can't. We don't know. We can't base if he uses power or not on that because we can't know. We have no idea.
A reminder of what happened in the training room in R.I.S.E with Wesley's training dummy. Oh,
Right. Yeah. And remember what happened when he used his power against the dummy in R.I.S.E?
But
It was just dead.
Didn't he just beat the crap out of it until it like went away?
That is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first time we saw him not anxious.
And he seems like that all the time. His voice isn't nervous anymore, and he's not. He seems different. I'm not saying
mean-
that something's wrong. I'm just saying that it doesn't feel right.
If he really did kill someone, then color me surprised. I didn't expect him to have it in him.
We shouldn't
I-
kill people. Also, like if we should try not to kill people, that's not a good thing to do. I don't care if
Yeah,
if they're
I'm-
robbers or villains.
Uh,
If we should do our best to not kill, we can disarm.
I'm
them
sorry, if
after-
someone's
I-
pointing
I-
a gun at me, I'm neutralizing the threat, and if that means
I-
killing them, then that means
There are
killing them.
non-lethal ways to neutralize them.
not.
I knocked out
but-
those two people.
Okay, well, if I'm holding a gun at the moment when someone else is pointing a gun at me, I'm
I-
going to use my gun first.
I-
That's
I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't, Flint, but that's
I-
what I mean. He meant to. You shouldn't
But-
kill
but-
people unless it's your only option.
but-
Like Hank, as you're saying, if you're in a gun off with someone, absolutely you have no
a
other.
gun off.
Listen, I couldn't think of the word shoot off. Shut up.
No, as
Listen,
being British,
they-
I mean, you don't know what guns are. It's
they
okay.
aren't.
Yeah, no, that's
They,
right.
they
Yeah.
are incredibly British.
It's so British. I don't know what guns are. if you're in a shoot-off with somebody, absolutely, there's no other choice. But when you have other choices, you should be able to take those other choices. It's important.
I mean, from what it sounded like, and I was all the way down in the parking garage, and I could still hear it. You guys were definitely in a would you say a shoot-off?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't
Gun
know.
off.
He didn't know where we were. I was preparing to jump him. I could have knocked the gun out of his hands.
Well, that extra half second could have wound up with someone dead. So, Flint, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's
Then why did he lie to me about it? Why wasn't he honest? Why didn't he just
Maybe he
say,
was-
yes, I killed him to protect myself?
Could have been nervous about how you'd react because you're so openly against killing people, and
Okay,
also
Can we point out? I
kind
don't
of
think this
scary
is.
when you get mad.
I don't think this is a weird thing to be against, like killing people.
No, I didn't say that it was.
no, it's
I just said he could have
pretty
been
normal
nervous.
for a lot of people.
But isn't
This is the craziest thing.
This is the craziest conversation. It's just Allegro going,
This is nuts.
what are you talking about? We shouldn't kill people. And they're going, I mean, but we could.
he's just like thinking of the 4 flattened pancakes that are like still there.
No,
Well,
what's
it's like,
crazy
Are we gonna
is
go around
Allegro's like,
randomly murdering people? No, absolutely not. When people are shooting at us and we need to defend ourselves, like, yeah, I think that's on the table.
I'm again, I'm not saying that we need to suddenly like
so
attack
it-
this guy. I just think it's strange. Something.
No, of course.
It's
I
okay
mean,
what
is
I
up.
did? So it's okay what I did then?
Yes, Flint, you were defending yourself. They came in shooting guns. You had no other option, but me and Wesley had options. We were hidden. He didn't know where we were. We could have gotten in and surprised him.
I mean, if he was
2 of
shooting through
us.
the door, it sounds like he did know where you were.
Not entirely, no, because he came in and he said, "Where the fuck are they?" He did not know where we were because we hid. I gave us extra time to know what was going on because I sensed him coming through the door.
If it makes you feel better, I could try and keep an eye on him as much as I can
It's just,
as far as his movement and digital footprint goes.
I'd like that. It's just, even now, why did he leave us? We're in the middle of what I would describe as an intense situation, and he thinks it's time to go get money from an ATM.
We are going to get
Waffle houses have ATMs. They do. Every Waffle House I've been in.
wait, they do?
Every single one I've been in has an
Yes.
ATM in it. Every single
Wait,
one.
what?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Waffle houses have ATMs?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone I've ever been in.
Most Most restaurants have ATMs so that people can give
Yeah,
cash
most
tips.
restaurants have ATMs at least nearby.
I rarely see a restaurant with an
I've
ATM.
never seen
Every Waffle House
ATM.
I've been
Wait,
in has
y'all-
had an ATM.
All right,
in a
all
restaurant.
right. I'm not gonna lie. To me, restaurants and bodegas are like equally as much. So like, sort of restaurants and delis are equally as much to me. And
No,
Waffle
you-
House is the closest thing to a diner / deli that like. I'm just saying.
No, that's
Waffle
fine.
Houses remind
I
me of,
haven't
like-
been to a Waffle House, to be fair.
Wait, really?
I think
This
I've
is-
been once.
While Waffle House itself doesn't have ATMs, some franchise owners have installed them in their restaurants.
I think it might just be a Texas thing then, because every Waffle House I went to when I was in Texas had an ATM. But I also like to
Say, 'cause
say,
I've
I'm not
never
gonna
seen a
lie.
Waffle House with
I'd
an
also like to say
ATM.
though, I went to the same
Alright.
I went to the same Waffle House for the majority of my childhood, so that might
Oh,
also
so-
be it.
Waffle houses have ATMs. Well, actually, it's just the one specific
No,
Waffle House
no,
that we have.
No, because I've been to more than one Waffle House, and I always remember there being an ATM. But this could be just because I have always been around that waffle. Okay, I might be hallucinating. Anyway,
I'm not.
No,
all
you're
right,
fine.
all right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm incredibly biased here because a lot of times I go to Waffle House. It's in the city. And
Oh yeah.
but every Waffle House I've been to has been just basically like a cheaper version of a diner,
Correct.
and like every diner in New York I've been to has always had an ATM. So every Waffle House I've been to in New York has an ATM.
So what we're determining here is there's at least 2 Waffle Houses that have ATMs.
Somehow, I don't feel like that's a majority.
I changed my wording. Anyway.
All right, it's depending.
No, you're
all right,
fine.
it honestly, I feel like it's depending on the state. Like
Your
how I
argument
see it.
is remaining the same, even though.
I don't know. It's just strange that he left us at this time. We have credit cards. One of us could have paid. It's Waffle House. It's like $5 a plate. No, actually, wait. No, it's 46. It's like $10 a plate.
You
Inflation.
guys finally
Wait, you guys already
m-
carry.
make it to the Waffle House mid-conversation.
You guys already carrying $15,500 on you on rollerblades?
What? No.
Crazy.
I have like $54.
I'm-
As
that
you
was
guys
out
get to the Waffle House, you
That
see
was meant to
people
be
lined
said
up
out
at
there.
the ATM outside of it.
There's an ATM! Proof! I've been proven right!
Wait a minute.
Maybe
So funny.
maybe he just wanted to go to his ATM.
I don't know. It's just.
I don't think he's ever been to this city before.
It's just strange.
You mean his ATM?
I'm not saying
Like,
so
suspicious. I'm just
banks
From his
saying it's
bank?
strange.
networks of
Wait.
ATMs that don't incur
Wait.
fees.
There, you can go
Maybe
like
he just
in-network, yeah.
didn't want to pay. Wait. Maybe he just didn't want to pay a fee for his ATM.
I don't know. It's just weird to me. Maybe it's my senses acting up or something. There are new powers.
That's actually a really good way. I like that.
Thanks. I think it
You
makes
can just smell. You can just divine sniff people now.
I can just divine. My entire power is divine sniff. What are you talking?
And
That's the whole
so
thing.
that's when I said to Allegro, stop sniffing me.
Stop sniffing me. I can tell you're
I'll be going
lying.
down.
You know what's really funny, guys?
Down.
I actually, no joke, have a sniff command on my channel.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I do. It's just exclamation mark sniff.
As you
Just
guys
having
get to
sour
Waffle House,
freeze-dried candy.
you guys are
IRL.
able to order everything that you want. We're not gonna role play through all of
Guys, I got my hash browns. I'm so excited.
it. They even have hash browns. But
Hold on.
hmm?
Real quick. Minecraft trailer as an ad on Alula's channel. Peak.
Perfect.
Balance is all things should be.
As you guys are sitting down eating, Wesley eventually joins you.
Flynn didn't
Hey,
get
sorry,
hash browns.
guys.
He doesn't like them.
Wesley, how's your ATM trip?
Good, yeah. I just needed to grab some extra cash. I was running low.
Yeah, which one did you go to?
I just hit a 7-Eleven. I just didn't want to incur a fee.
Allegra just nods,
Wait.
takes another bite of his hash browns.
Wait, every 7-Eleven I've been to is one of those generic ones where you pay a fee.
I've actually never been to a 7-Eleven. What is it, like a restaurant or like a bank?
Oh, you'd really
Are
would
you
really
that
like
rich?
Coca-Cola. You'd really like the Coca-Cola slushy.
Well,
It's so good.
Well, we get all our gas at Sam's Club because we have a Sam's Club membership that gets us like a percentage off. So
Wait,
I don't really get.
honestly, have you ever actually
Sam's
filled
Club
your
over
gas tank?
No, well, we have both Sam's Club and Costco. Just Sam's Club is the one that I went to because it's closest to my house. But like, we go to Costco sometimes.
Costco.
It just depends, you know. And honestly, we don't go shopping. I don't go shopping much for groceries.
That's fair. You probably have people for that.
No, just it's Andrew. He's so nice. You guys met him. He drove us over to the apartment. Him and his wife. We talking about it. She does like empanadas that are absolutely divine.
Right.
Isn't that someone who works for you?
Well, yes, but he.
I don't think they do it out of the kindness of their heart.
What?
I think after a while, maybe.
Well, no, because like they have me over for dinner sometimes. I mean, I practically grew up at their house at times. After my mom. After my mum.
So you had a babysitter that your dad paid.
I mean, I don't. You see him just start to like stare into it. He just stares into his like mug of coffee, just kind of like blank staring, kind of like, did they ever love me?
As you
They
stare
never
into the
took you to
coffee,
7-Eleven, clearly not.
the waitress comes back and says, "How's everyone doing tonight?"
Do all Waffle House waitresses have gravelly
It's
voices?
the same
No,
one.
it's the same one.
She works at the other Waffle
Hank,
House.
right.
Hank, run!
Didn't I see you at the other Waffle
shit.
House?
She says, "Yeah, you're not wrong, but after the power went out, it didn't come back on over. Still needed a shift, so I came over here.
I mean, that's
Good to-
great. That
Good
they...
to see you again, sexy." As she looks at you, Hank.
Third time today.
Allegra's gonna nudge Hank with his elbow, like, eh?
I won't force you into this one.
I hate all of you.
Hey guys, why is the entirety of the cast of weird, strange characters think that Hank is sexy?
Yeah. Hi. I was wondering, do you actually serve waffles here? And if so, should I order them, or is it like what's the word?
Wesley, have you never been to
A red herring?
Have you never been to Waffle House?
Can I get
I'll admit it's a new experience.
I mean, even I.
They have waffles.
Yeah, it's Waffle House.
Well,
I'm pretty
I
sure
was
it'd be
supposed
false
to-
advertising.
Here's the
if they
question:
did.
are the waffles
whispered
good
over-
enough to
It's Waffle
I whisper
House.
over to
I
Hank.
think Zephyr
You
is gonna
think that
text the
she's an
group
acrophiliac
as
as
the
well?
only black person amongst the group and
Well, we can
suggest that
find
everyone
out.
gets chicken and waffles.
How do you know we're at Waffle House?
You guys said you were gonna go to Waffle House before y'all left.
Oh
and you
yeah,
parted
we
ways.
did. Okay, yeah,
That's fair.
that's valid. I mean, I got I got 2 eggs, sausage links, and hash browns. I'm classing.
Would anyone take Zephyr's advice and order chicken and waffles?
I don't like chicken and waffles. so
I would
I'm not.
immediately.
What?
Yeah,
the sound of that
yes.
sounds great.
I know. I'm a
That
monster.
sounds great to Hank. I mean,
Sounds
Flint.
about right.
Flynn would order. Flynn would say, "Wait, you can put chicken on waffles?"
Well, of course you can. It's a delicacy.
Delicacy is sure a word for that.
I'll take
It is
3.
delicious. Shut your mouth.
No, I don't like waffles. So.
Excuse you. I'll take 3. 3. I want 3 servings.
Oh my god. 3 servings.
Very good.
Jesus.
3 servants. She writes it down. Anything else for any of you guys?
I thought we already had our food.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I'll have what that gentleman was having. I point to Allegro.
And
It's 2.
do you have a Diet
eggs,
Coke?
Hash browns, country styled, chunked and covered. Country styled, chunked and diced, and then just some sausage links, please.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll take that. And then Flint, you got a great question actually. Do we have Coke or Pepsi?
Do you have Diet Coke?
Well, it depends. Which part of the country you from?
I'm actually from Wales.
Don't listen.
How'd
to
you get out of
Abby's
it?
new-
Huh? No, like the country.
Like Jonah, baby.
It's not WHALE. It's WALE.
Listen, I'm not one to judge, but if that's what you want to call your mama, that's up to you.
Oh my god, no. Allegro
Oh boy.
once again stares at his coffee looking heartbroken.
Wait.
Well,
Allegro.
do you
Allegro.
have Pepsi products served in this establishment?
Sure we
Figured-
do.
Sure.
What?
Or
Why?
Coke?
Why do you?
Well, it depends on which bottle it comes in.
The red or the blue?
Yeah, which one do you want?
Oh well,
Coke.
fuck me.
No thanks, sweetie.
Can I
I'm
just
more
have a
interested
Diet-
in him. And she points over to Hank.
Can I just have a
No,
Diet
he's
Coke?
all
with ice?
yours.
Very interested in his menu right now.
I quickly say, I think I'll take a Pepsi, and then I'll lean over with my menu covering my mouth, and I say to her, I think he's playing hard to get.
Oh my
And I
god.
hand her the menu.
She takes the menu, she writes it down. She goes, I think I completely agree. Is there
Can I
anything
just
else I
have a
need
Diet
to-
Coke with ice?
You said Diet Coke with ice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I hear Wesley say that?
Do you say it loud enough for him to hear it?
I mean, if you roll like a 10 or higher on perception, yeah.
God, I'm gonna
Here we
roll like
go.
a 2. Jesus.
That would be so funny. I'd love that, actually.
I'm sure you would.
No, I think it'd be even funnier if you. I'm curious to see if you do hear it.
God
Five.
fucking damn it! I literally rolled a 2.
You spoke it. You can't manifest
I
this,
spoke
brother.
it.
Oh
Truth to
my
power.
god.
Oh my
He's-
god.
He's really
You
paying
absolute-
attention to the
yeah,
menu.
You're just
He's
like,
trying as hard as possible to
oh
just.
yeah,
ignore.
this Canadian bacon, it looks good, even though it's Canadian.
Canadian bacon. Oh my god.
Wish they
What
just
did
had
I fight
American
for?
bacon.
If no
know,
one
some
else
of
has any drinks or any food to reorder, then she'll be on her way.
I think I
Wait,
don't think
wait,
Hank
wait,
ordered.
real quick, Zephyr, can you add a side of bacon on those
Zephyr's not there.
waffle?
Yeah, I'm not
Wait, I
there.
thought Zephyr was there.
No,
No, I just
Zephyr
texted you.
texted. Zephyr texted to get the chicken and waffles. Wasn't actually here, just texted.
Oh, then I would
Wait.
reply back to Zephyr. Can you get bacon on the chicken waffles?
Wait, Zephyr's
I
not
mean,
here?
No.
No.
Guys, I think we should keep an eye on Zephyr.
That's
He-
fine.
Waiting from the dirt.
He's currently torture flirting with Shane.
Yeah,
Better.
that seems really weird and gross.
We don't know that
I
that-
think,
we don't know that
and
that
also
happens. We don't-
very evil.
We don't know they're doing that right now. Also, Wesley,
You know, I
I'll be
bet
going for you.
Zephyr's talking to Omen. Based on this,
Uh-huh.
based on the fact that they didn't come to this one outing.
But I text back Flint, right? I'm like, yeah, definitely ask for bacon on it. Honestly, you can ask for any kind of like adjustments you want. Like Waffle Houses are pretty accommodating. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you
when it
ask for a
tastes good.
blowy in the fucking stall, you might get that too.
No, I immediately respond back and say, no, does it taste good with bacon? Like, she's leaving.
She's leaving. Hurry, help!
Yeah,
When Zephyr
definitely,
texts back, it's too late.
definitely.
Yeah, she's gone by the time Zephyr texts back.
Heartbreaking.
Glenn just starts crying. A
This is
mixture
it.
of
This
all
is
the
it.
events
This
that
is
happened
what-
today,
This is the breaking point.
and not getting asked for bacon in time.
Unfortunate.
Mainly the events of what happened today. Like, this was the first joy that Glenn had since he murdered 5 people. Technically false.
My name is Cletus Jones. I've killed 3 people.
As you guys enjoy your food,
My name is Flint Colman, and I murdered 5 people, but
She
I got
eventually-
acquitted for 4.
she eventually brings out all the food for all of you, setting 3 servings of chicken and waffles down for Flint right in front of him. Bringing out the eggs and sausage links to set in front of Wesley
And
then-
Allegro.
and Allegro. And then Hank, I don't think he ordered.
He's stupid, distracted with the blatant flirting.
But she said, I didn't know what you wanted, sweetie, so I just brought you this. And she brought you a plate full of bacon, up to 5 pounds of it.
Oh my god.
That'll do.
Allegro's immediately gonna go
true.
over, grab Tabasco, and put it on his food.
And then what about you, Everly? What did you order?
I didn't.
What did you want?
Don't know.
You get waffles then.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Now,
No,
Glenn's
no, I
eating
actually
all
know
these
you.
chickens and
You
waffles
get like
while crying.
fresh made, like cinnamon fresh French toast.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna ask if they had pancakes to see how she would react, but
She'd go, yeah, we have pancakes.
that's not their reaction when you ask for pancakes at Waffle. They
Is
get,
it not?
They get rude and say, "Honey, this is Waffle House."
Mm-hmm.
not Pancake House.
Yeah.
Well, she's also a minimum wage worker who had to run across town to go to a
Yeah.
Waffle House just so that she can make her shift. So I think that she probably wouldn't care about
She'd
what they
just say
actually serve.
screw it and throw waffle
And the
batter
fact
on
that
the
she
griddle.
didn't
With the...
like the fact that she didn't stomp on her food or spit in it is
I mean,
probably tantamount to how good
she
of a
probably
worker she
spit in
is.
Hank's, but not for the reason you're thinking.
Oh.
But yeah, no, French
So-
toast is fine.
What do you call it? Before we get our food, can I have I'm gonna be like, hey, Hank, do you mind if I do you mind if we talk outside? I just need a smoke and I don't want to do it alone.
Sure.
I thought you detox.
Everly, watch my bacon.
Everly watch my
Good
bacon is a
deal.
wild statement.
No. This is before the food comes.
Oh, okay.
This is while
I
we're
will
waiting.
watch it when it
Yeah,
gets here.
This
Excuse
will
me,
be.
Wesley?
I was gonna say if it's why it's there, Flint would be like eyeing the bacon.
Yeah.
Wait, Wesley, can I join you guys too? I wanted to talk with you guys about something as well.
I mean, sure. I'm fine with that.
All right.
So Flint,
Thank you.
Hank, and Wesley step outside, leaving just Everly and Allegro at the table. Now's the perfect time to conduct your interview.
That's what I
date.
was about to say. Everly, if you'd like, we can really quickly do that interview. That my dad wanted to set up, and I would like to preference this by saying this is purely an interview, a very casual conversation about the possibility of you working at the company. My dad will act like this was a date, and I want to make sure you know that before you agree to do this.
Well, I would hope it was just an interview because this is a less than ideal place to take a date. And I'll sip my drink.
I'll be very honest, I would not take a date here. I would not do that. If you'd like, I will absolutely do what my dad wants me to do, and I will take you to a nice steakhouse or a nice restaurant, and we can have a whole wine and dine date kind of situation for the interview.
Never offered that to
And
Wesley.
Again, for the interview, I would like to preface this like very clearly. My only interest is in interviewing you. My father will just probably have a conniption if he thinks I didn't treat a potential employee and to him a potential who knows what
And
correctly.
and then you can just come back to my place and we can Netflix and chill. It's all
No,
part of the
no,
interview. It's
no. It's totally up to you. I know you might want to look at position there, and I think we could really use your talents. Just let me know. I'm happy to do it now and just take some notes real quick. Or we can do a
Yeah, that's
whole
fine.
Awesome. So past work history.
Well, most recently and currently, Helix. Before that was a lot of freelance.
He's taking notes on his phone. Oh god, now it's infected my actual voice. Help me. He's just taking notes on his phone. All right, absolutely. And degree, like what's your degree in? What program did you go to?
Oh shoot, give me a second.
You can switch.
while you're looking
yeah,
that
switch
up.
to the
We'll switch,
conversation.
yeah,
Go.
we'll switch to the others. So you guys just step outside.
Yeah, so I pull out like a carton of cigarettes and I
What?
I offer one to each of them.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't think my nanites would let me smoke anyway.
I'm afraid of fire.
Fucking
Alright.
thanks.
No, that's fair. I didn't really
I-
actually need
Why?
to smoke.
Why I stopped smoking? It's why I stopped smoking when I was younger.
Oh, well, that's good.
Ever since it was a bad day at me trying to get to work. But are you gonna be okay with that? What, Wesley? You just within like 8 hours, just came from the hospital for nicotine overdose.
Yeah, I imagine it must be a shock to go from nervous wreck to this, but they
Your voice dropped by like an entire 2 octaves in the last 8 hours. Like, did your balls drop or something? Like, what the fuck is that?
Are you
you know what?
okay?
That'd be pretty great actually if that was what happened.
Oh, so they haven't dropped yet.
No, they just got me.
I'm fucking with you.
No, they prescribed me some medication for anxiety. I'm taking it to help with that. So it's actually had a huge effect on me.
Wait. Anxiety medication changes your entire speech patterns?
In this case, it did.
Maybe I should look into it.
Yeah, man, it'll give you some more confidence, that's for sure.
But what I wanted, the reason why I joined you guys out here, what I wanted to ask, how do you, since getting to know both of you, and from what Allegro was saying about you,
about me?
how do you uh, how can
What did
you
Allegro say
live
about me?
with yourself when you kill people?
Sorry, hold on. No, I heard your question. What did Allegro say about me? Because that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about.
I need to know. It doesn't matter what they said, but I need to know how do you live when when all you see when you close your eyes is flattened people on the ground. I don't even know if I can trust myself.
I don't know what a Hank's gonna say. He's probably got a better perspective than I do, but let me tell you something. If you ever lose the vision of them when you go to sleep, that's it. You're no better than a machine monster. You have to take it, accept it, and move on, but you can't ever forget it.
Okay, well that's some bullshit. Listen,
I said, different perspective.
here's the truth of it, right? Obviously, it's no secret I served in the military. I saw some combat. Yeah, I killed people. You know, the faces I remember aren't the people that I shot and killed. The enemy combatants that I neutralized. The faces that I remember are the men that I lost. It's the people that I couldn't save, not the lives that I took. Those are the faces that keep me up at night. And if I could kill, 100 more of them, those fucking insurgents, just to save my guys, I would do it and not lose a wink of sleep.
But the other people are still people. They still turn into pancakes.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Not used to it. I can imagine that quite a shit. It's probably a lot different than watching someone go down after a bullet, but I think in principle it's maybe the same thing or similar. I don't know. But you have to remember that you saved lives by taking them down when you did.
No, he's right.
And when it comes down to it, they were willing to kill you. They were willing to kill Everly. They were willing to kill Allegro, Wesley, myself, and Zephyr. And you stopped them from doing that. And if you hadn't, and they had succeeded in killing any or all of us, you'd have that on your conscience instead. Okay? At the end of the day, it's better them than us.
I just thought that powers were just cool things that we could do. Things to like experiment with. It'd be like the comic books I read when I was a kid.
Surprise,
But-
surprise, the real world's not a comic
Yeah.
book.
Now when I close my eyes, I just see me stretching it out as like he just like lifts his hand and like stretches it out, and he just is like reliving that scene over and over, but in different ways. Sometimes he's wearing a funny sombrero. Sometimes he's in a superhero costume.
He's sometimes wearing a funny sombrero. Listen, Flint, it's
Sometimes he's wearing a yarmulke.
the fact that you can
Is he
even...
Jewish?
No.
Why can't there be a Jewish superhero, Hank?
Yeah, why can't they?
No, I mean, are you envisioning yourself doing the same thing? Like, I'm sorry.
Man, why can't I be Jewish for a day?
I mean,
For a
that's why I was
day.
asking. Are you actually? I don't think that's something you could
Listen,
just
religion can
do
be
for a day.
Is this in or out of character?
out of character.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
was just
no,
making
seeing
sure.
himself. No, seeing himself is in character, in like different
Oh,
ways that
yeah.
he did it. Like he's just like
Oh,
the
goodness.
only way that he's able to imagine it is by fracturing his like imagination of the events that happen. Except when he thinks of the bodies and like what he thinks they look like, and what he think because he never actually looked at the bodies. He just saw that they were gone. Like from his perspective, they were dust. He doesn't even know that they were actually flattened into pancakes. He just knows that the
Pancake
bodies are gone.
Pancake moment. No, it's probably better that way.
So like, Flint's only imagination and recollection of events are things he's creating in his head, and things that he thinks he's creating in his head. Like trying to put him as the good guy here,
Flint, that's pretty fucked up.
but it's also like
uh,
shattering because like shit's going on.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't want to steal your thunder, Flint, but I feel like you probably should talk to like a therapist or a shrink or something.
My job was paid for me to go for therapy, and I was waiting until we had like a second to breathe. Maybe I could do telehealth sessions
Hey,
So
I mean,
we-
maybe
while we're at Vice.
Yeah,
maybe there's
would
someone at Vice. Yeah.
strongly encourage you continue to pursue that because it sounds like you use it.
Sounds like there's
And
more
there's
than
no
just
then there's no
that.
shame in it. There's no shame in it. I know plenty of guys, tough Marines, real squared away individuals. They talk to a therapist. It does a lot for them. So I'm not knocking it at all. I think if that's what you got to
Fine.
do,
Therapy is a very important tool and can actually help you in the real world.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, therapy is
Absolutely, out of
important.
character.
Look,
100%. Take care
PSA.
of yourself.
yeah, PSA,
Yeah,
therapy's good,
Yeah.
and if you can definitely afford it, do it.
Do it.
yes.
Back to
So,
our regularly scheduled
if you look-
broadcasting.
Yeah. So,
I should look into anxiety medications and therapy.
yeah, it's been
Yeah.
helping me, man. I think you should do the same. But really
All right,
quickly, you
Flint is
mentioned
gonna, like-
Allegro was talking about me, and I wanted to actually talk about Allegro, so I'm curious what he had to say about me.
In response to that, like Flint is gonna like bear hug to both of you guys and lift you guys up together.
Oh yeah.
okay, but-
okay.
okay,
That's
alright,
a little
alright.
stronger than I was expecting. Okay.
You got to warn me next
Thank
time.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys have been some of the best friends I've had.
Hey man, same here.
And then he's gonna just start like
Some
crying
shit.
uncontrollably. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And he's
okay,
like
buddy.
crying while still hugging on to you guys.
Okay.
You guys may not be like in the air right now.
Let-
Like you guys
let
could still
go.
be in like hugs, like
Flint,
really tight.
hey,
Let- Please
Hey,
let go.
buddy, you're making a scene. Okay, all right. He's just patting him on the back.
We're
Like
outside-
they're
we're outside of Waffle House,
there.
Hank. This is not a scene. This is Tuesday. Okay.
So, Emily,
Eventually,
about your
I
past.
I wanted to
we're
wanted to
gonna-
talk about Allegro.
Hold on, we're gonna
Yes.
switch over to Allegro and Everly real quick.
Yeah, fair.
So, what skills do you consider yourself to have?
Oof, I was not prepared.
She spent a lot of time searching what school.
Sorry, I'll go back to that one. So, what school did you attend, and what was your degree in?
Oh yeah, I got a master's in computer science from Carnegie.
Oh, Carnegie, good school.
Oh, Carnegie.
Carnegie.
Go ahead and roll deception for me.
Rude. It's in Pennsylvania. It's realistic enough, okay?
Good school.
Yeah, except that you told me that you were top of your class.
I did not say that.
Oh, you didn't? Should I pull up
No.
the text?
No, I did not. I had said that their acceptance rate for their computer science is apparently like 7%. So.
Oh yeah, that's what you said.
All right.
Oh,
absolutely.
DM's lying.
Please give me 3 strengths that you would consider you have.
I'm too committed. I've just wanted to please so many people. Oh, and I have homicidal tendencies.
I've killed 3.
What?
I've killed 3 people.
Last week.
3 strengths. What do you got for me?
I'm
Was
gonna
he
pull these straight
interviewing
from my
Wesley?
background.
Yep.
Why don't you ask a more informal question, Allegro?
I specialize in analyzing patterns. Hold up, sorry. I'm trying to speed
it?
read this description.
That's the only strength.
Studying trends, and things such as trade or weather patterns or military movements. I've done that before.
Studying
To
trends.
try and make
Trends.
educated predictions
Oh,
on,
trends.
you know, their next steps.
Very useful
As
in
well
the
as
aerospace industry.
Hmm?
Very useful in the aerospace industry.
yes. I also plan and strategize and do a lot of risk assessment as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Do you have any experience working in the aerospace industry?
I do not.
Absolutely, that's fine. Last
So we're
question.
gonna move on to a different candidate.
If you had to be any animal, what animal would you be?
Very, very good question.
I've been asked. I've been asked this in every interview I've ever gone to, and I hate this question. Anyway,
What places are you going to work at that ask you that?
Papa,
Chinchilla.
Papa John's.
Well, they have a fun work environment.
In the
so of
place I
course they'd
currently
ask
work,
that.
which I won't say the name of because it's a company that's only based where I am, and I don't want to out myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Don't do
That's
that.
so fair.
Chinchilla.
I'm gonna go with a red panda.
It's my favorite animal. That's my favorite
Stereotypical
animal.
white girl answer.
There's actually a red panda on my Twitch. If you look in the about section, because I love red pandas. Teehee. Anyway, yeah, absolutely. That they are adorable. And did you know that when they get
Oh, shit,
scared, they
there is.
they stand up on their hind legs and put their hands in the
They
air?
act like they're big.
Yeah, they active. Isn't that? Oh, it's precious. All right. Well, thank you. I will let my dad know. I'm also going to ask this because my dad will ask. I'm just gonna tell him that you are single but you're not interested, and hopefully he won't ask anything else. And that's not me trying to be rude. It's he does this all the time. He probably will hire you, regardless of how you react to me, because he likes you guys. He gave you $10,000, but I'm just gonna tell him you're not interested. And if he asks about it, say that we had a lovely night, but we're better as friends. I'm so sorry again.
Okay.
He's really awkward about this, and I'm trying not
We
to
are
be awkward.
simply colleagues.
We are colleagues. Yes, that is a good way to put it. All right. Yeah, I got everything I need. Man, it's taking them a minute to come back from their smoke break.
I apologize for laughing. I thought of an answer to that question for the animal one, and it was the stupidest thing I ever thought of.
Hit us with. Let's hear. Let's hear. What is it?
I said my answer would have been, "Oh, I'm a koala because if I pee on you, you get chlamydia."
Oh, nice.
Hey guys, so we now know what to not say in a job interview.
Good lord.
I love that.
I think that's another sentence that I was not prepared to hear tonight. It's going up there.
That's wild. Yeah.
we're gonna move back to the others outside.
Are we, DM? Are we?
Yep.
So yeah, Wesley's just like, yeah, I wanted to because I wanted to talk to you guys about Allegro, and then Flint, you said that Allegro talked about me.
I appreciate you guys helping me here.
But no, Hank, maybe it would be better if you.
Really good friends.
Yeah, I can field this one.
Yeah, you're a good friend too, Flint. Hank, do you?
Yeah, buddy.
What was he saying?
I mean, I'll just come right out with it. He thinks you like killed someone with your powers back in the hotel room, which, to be clear, I mean, you've heard my take. I have no judgment, but then it sounds like maybe you try to deny it. Is that true?
He's gonna like chew on an unlit cigarette, and he's gonna turn to you guys, and he's gonna be like, "All right, can we keep this between ourselves?"
I mean, that depends, but I suppose.
I mean,
No,
yeah, it's not like you're part of Omen.
No. I did kill that person, but I was afraid for our lives. I think it was self-defense. The reason I denied it,
would
though,
agree with you.
that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm
Yeah.
scared for Allegro. He's got a very strong sense of right and wrong, and got all this morality in him that I, quite frankly, am not used to.
Well, I mean, you're a lawyer, so obviously.
Guilty as charged, yeah. But no, really, it's concerning to me because we're not exactly running with a crowd that keeps their noses clean, we'll say.
I mean, sure as hell isn't R.I.S.E.
No, sure not.
But
not to say we're Omen, but yeah.
I mean, I think if you
just,
want my 2 cents, I think you,
yeah,
all of us, you included Flint, followed the rules of engagement pretty accurately. You know, they were already shooting at you. I think you were within your full rights to do whatever you needed to neutralize them, up to and including use of lethal force.
yeah.
And if Allegro has a problem with that, then it's something that they need to come to on their own terms. This is Vice, not the, pretty pony pancake club where we all make friends and.
I'm gonna keep us dancing in the pink pony club.
I'm sorry, I've just
Pony-
had that song
Pink Pony
stuck in my head
Pancake
all
Club?
week.
Pink Pony
I don't know.
Pancake Club?
Yeah.
No, it's
Where we all
There's
play
another
patty
line
cake
I
and
didn't
make
think I was
friends.
gonna hear in this session.
Listen, I was just trying to make the most like go.
yeah, I know what you mean. No, Hank, I appreciate you saying that. I do, and I'll be honest, I didn't really expect that any one of us was really gonna have a problem with what I did, except for Allegro. But I talked to him about it afterwards, and I'm just afraid that it came across the wrong way, and God, it just bothers me.
Then you should probably be honest with them and tell them that, yeah, you did kill in self-defense. But I mean, what's at this point in the game, like, what's the point of lying about that? Honestly,
I was afraid.
if you care, afraid of what though? I mean, like, if you care so much what they think, then either don't kill someone.
He's a kid, man. Like, fuck.
Just a gentle reminder, by the way. Allegro is 23 years old.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah, that's.
You're also rich.
That's.
Out of
I
character.
just want to point out that is fully that's fully an adult. That is not a child. It's a young adult for sure, but that is
Look,
still an adult.
I'm not gonna lie. 23-year-old me was probably still not like fully like understanding of how a lot of things work, though.
I feel like he understands that. I feel like 20-year-olds understand that murder is bad.
Sure, but morality can shift as you grow older. You're like, you know what?
No, yeah, for
Priorities
sure.
change. This is
You
how.
develop the more
it needs to be.
nuanced worldview.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just saying, no offense. I'm not like trying to insult like you as a person, but like in character, Allegro as a rich kid is probably might be the least like mentally mature out of all of us.
Or not mentally mature, but like
properly Everly.
streetwise.
Street smart.
Streetwise,
But, like,
Street
yeah,
smart is
they're
what
both-
you'd be
My
looking
opinion
for.
is probably like right behind them,
I'll give
as
you.
someone who probably worked behind the
I'll
computer
give you
their
naive.
entire life.
I'll give you naive.
Yeah, naive.
But, like
Thank you.
being
Yeah,
rich
that's-
doesn't mean
yeah.
you don't have brain cells.
No, I'm not saying that you
Obviously,
don't have
it means
brain cells,
you
but
don't
I'm
have
saying that
brain
like
cells.
you probably
No, I
think
think
more
naive's a good
seriously
word.
about things. Yeah, naive is the better word, not mentally immature. But like, I would think that like out of the entire group, it's probably like you first, Everly second, because of like your upbringing of being like rich people with like high-paying jobs. Like, it's not that.
Potentially more brought up in a state of like, there's good in everything, so always try to do your best.
Yeah,
That kind of thing.
that's naivety, less than
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
But
mental
anyway,
immaturity. I used the wrong word.
continue.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's like
No,
a
no,
lack
no,
of world experience,
But
rather
yeah.
than like you're stupid.
No, that's why
Lack of harsh world experience. They have real world experience, but like more like they've seen all the Disney films in Disneyland aired on the white on the freaking Dream Castle.
What do you?
No,
I
right?
really-
Like
Okay,
it's a
guys,
sheltered
I would
experience.
just
That's
I would
more
just
what I
like
mean.
to point out that's what.
What are we going on about now?
I don't know. Let's continue with the RP.
Anyways, that's why I
Yeah.
chose to lie. I didn't mean to keep a
Well,
secret, so to speak. I just
Anyway, that's why I killed that guy.
Well, I think you should probably be forthright with Allegro, despite their feelings on the matter. I think it's just a point of trust. You know, we all don't really know each other that well, and if you're lying about killing someone, I feel like that could come across as like you have something to hide, and that's, you know, I know that you were within your means to do that, so it's not like you have anything to hide there. I say you just take them aside, tell them the truth, and we all move past it, you know?
yeah. Thank you. And I did want to just make a quick ask of both of you. Just watch out for Allegro. I mean, he's young. He's got a lot to look forward to, and I don't want him to lose it
You guys-
because he wants to play hero and can't make that gut decision.
I mean, to be
So-
fair, you are all playing hero with exactly 0 military and tactics, and I already feel a sense of responsibility to keep you all from dying in terrible ways every single day. So
This is the most like brilliant
you don't need to
manipulation I've ever
motherhead.
seen, and I know that I don't know what's happening, but oh my god.
You know,
and I have to let it happen. That's how do you think I feel?
Guys, I'm never trusting
No.
anyone ever again.
no, you
I'm
are
a little concerned for
you're
myself.
such a you're such a well-concerted friend. Is like again try to bear hug the ball to you guys again.
I
What?
back
That's
up
enough
and I'm
hugs.
like,
Like-
okay, that's enough hugs,
I
Flint.
think
But
Never,
Flint
like,
might be the most
we love
easily
you, buddy.
manipulated out of everybody in the group.
No,
Oh,
Flint,
yeah.
we love you too, buddy. But let's head back inside. I think the food's pretty much there. appreciate both.
Does
of you.
Zephyr like come
Okay.
as they see me trying to hug, like the two of them, like just like running after them trying to hug them?
Dude,
This
seriously,
is-
stop, get the fuck away from me.
You guys head back into the Waffle
Hey
House.
guys, food's here. Food's here.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Right in time.
As you guys sit down, you begin to enjoy your
That-
food.
Is that a mob? Hey, are you about to have a mob?
What?
What?
A motherload of bacon.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Flint, where have you ever heard that used in common speech? Because I don't think any of us. Are you alright?
R//fat food fantasies.
That was a really specific answer to that question.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, Tabasco, let's get eating. I'm hungry.
Canonically, Flint is a Reddit user.
Canonically, yeah. I hate that.
Oh, it's so good.
This is so real.
It's the you just made those words up.
You
What
just
we'll
made those
do,
words up.
unless
I actually
anyone
wanna know
wants
if
to
there's actually a place.
RP a little bit more,
I mean, I'm good.
we will kind of like flash forward to where you guys have enjoyed this meal. You know, you got everything you wanted. Hank got another key card to the motel again. Just, you know, just so she can really shoot her shot. Then you guys will end that night as you wait for your father in the morning. At this time.
Wait, please tell us what happens when we go back to the hotel. DM?
When you go back to the hotel,
I removed our reservation.
Yep, you removed
Okay.
your reservation, but you were able to still get into a different room, as everything that has been going on there, fortunately, the hotel had been cordoned off. So everyone's been removed, so if you wish to stay in the hotel that night, you can.
Okay.
Wait, but like, not. Like, it's all crime scened off, so we'd have to break. Okay.
Pretty much you'd have to break into the hotel.
I'm gonna call my dad. Hey, Dad.
You call your dad.
Wait, our ham radio is inside the hotel room.
Yep.
Hey, Dad. Could you get us another hotel?
I mean, I can. Is there something wrong?
My dad is not British, actually. Funnily enough,
What is he?
he's just American.
American.
Oh, you want him to be... I've been doing a British accent this whole time.
Have you? I haven't heard it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's American.
Okay, well then I'll change it up.
Of course, son. Is there something wrong?
There was an incident at our hotel. We were out having breakfast, but apparently there was like, I have no idea. It's all crime scene Dolf. I'm sure you probably got an email about it, saying to like move the room or something. I don't know, but can we get another room in a different place?
Go ahead and roll me deception at advantage.
Damn.
It's because my dad trusts me.
Lying to your dad. Lying to your dad at an advantage.
It's 12.
How do you feel?
Your father trusts you with everything in him, so a 12 will pass.
Oh my gosh. Terrible.
As he
Wow.
says,
Son, of course. I guess I should have. I knew putting you in a 4-star hotel would just.
No, Dad, the rooms were lovely. Everything was fine. It's just
No. It's always trouble unless you stay in a 5-star. That's where I'm going to be putting you.
I don't think that's true. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you for getting us a new room. I'm so sorry about all this, Dad. I honestly don't know what happened.
He says, "Son, I'm just glad that you're okay. It almost seems like trouble follows you everywhere you and your friends go. If this keeps happening, I may have to make you leave your friends."
Good joke, Dad. Good joke.
I wasn't joking. Your hotel will be ready for you. And he hangs up.
That's a bridge we'll have to cross
Damn.
later. There's a hotel, just up the street. It's 5-star. We have 3 more rooms. Let's try not to do anything in the next 12 hours that messes that up.
Then a meteor starts falling from the sky towards the.
Wait. But guys, what about my ham radio? My radio. We left the radio in the room. The one that Zephyr powered with like a potato clock.
Oh yes.
And all of our clothes.
I'm sure if we go up to an officer guarding the scene, we can ask them to let us in to get our stuff.
Yeah, but then we have to explain why we have to go to the room that we're not supposed to be in.
Shit. Phantom? No, we can't use Phantom. That's.
Phantom's gone.
Yeah, we can't even.
Phantom, Zephyr, Shade, and Rampart are all back at Vice at this point.
Zephyr knows he has to be back to be picked up by my dad, right?
We've talked about it, so I'd assume so.
Do you want to come back, Zephyr?
We also have a cell phone. A text.
I'll send a text, yeah. Make sure you're back by like 9 a.m. to be picked up.
Give the new hotel address.
Yeah, give the new hotel address, yeah.
You receive the text, Zephyr. As you are back at Vice, currently torturing a couple of people. Shade's like, no, if you're going to waterboard them, you have to do little bits of water at a time. If you do it all at once, it just completely gets rid of all of it.
I think Zephyr's still BRB.
Okay. So we'll say Zephyr texts back then. It says, okay.
It sends a thumbs up.
Yeah, that would make sense. So then, would you guys like to try to get your stuff back? Because you can always try in the morning.
No, because the morning there's more likely to be more police.
Is there?
So I would just hit Max up with a text. Hey, I know I feel bad for texting you when I need you for a favor, but you think you could help me get my ham radio back? And I left it in the hotel room, and I don't want it to be linked to Hank and I, because he was the one who bought it.
He texts you a thumbs up.
He texted Phantom?
And when...
I texted him back a hug emoji. You're the best. The way that I type a crying emoji.
He says, I'll bring it to your new hotel.
Does that include all of our stuff, or is that just Flint stuff?
It's just Flint stuff.
Shit.
If you're asking him to grab stuff, you should have him grab all the stuff.
Just tell him to keep our names out of the paper and like keep our evidence not there.
Oh, sorry. I was selfish, Phantom. I mean, that. I apologize. I forgot to ask about the other stuff as well. Again, you're the best, and maybe we should go hang out. I appreciate you, and also your powers are cool. Bye.
He agrees to it because flattery gets you everywhere. And later that night, as you guys are in the hotel, he appears with all of your guys' stuff.
Phantom, here, we have meal vouchers that my dad got us, and I want you to have one because you've been so helpful to us. I'm so sorry that, like, we keep texting you to get us stuff, but, like, here's a meal voucher. It works at any of the restaurants associated with,
With the hotel that's being quarantined currently because of the...
No, actually, this one is specifically for, a steakhouse brand. Give me one moment to figure out what brand it is and remember what coupon I'm thinking of. That I actually have in my wallet, but my wallet's upstairs and
Texas
I can't remember
Brazil?
which one it is.
Is it Texas de Brazil?
No, it's not.
Ooh, Texas de Brazil is real good, though.
Is it the Longhorn one?
No. Hold on.
I ate at Texas to Brazil at Adepticon. That was awesome.
It's very good. It's expensive, but it's very good.
Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, we get so much food.
Any place owned by Outback Steakhouse, like that company, there's multiple like places that they own. But yeah, so that, and I think they're actually doing the Shark Week.
No offense, but your dad is so
cocktails.
cheap.
No, well we get these for like free. Olfin, because I kind of.
No, I was saying that out of character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's like a $50 card.
He accepts it. And with that, we have you guys back in your own rooms, able to rest through the night, each of you gaining a short rest.
Yippee!
Cool. I've already used up all my
Woohoo!
hit die.
I'm not injured at all. So.
Yippee.
We fast forward a bit the following morning where your dad eventually comes and picks you up.
How do you do the
guys
command
get-
to heal? Oh, also I would use second wind.
Okay. Command to heal
Oh,
should
my bad.
be exclamation point SR, if I remember correctly, space, and then
All right, I
like
heal back 80.
number of hit die. Oh, there you go.
But yeah, no. Outback
But you guys go to the
Steakhouse.
airport. I'm a Texas Roadhouse guy. If I'm gonna.
Well,
if
no,
I'm gonna
because they do
steak.
Bonefish Grill as well.
I have
And
a question.
Bonefish Grill is really
I
good.
hate Bonefish
You
Grill.
hate
It's so
Bonefish?
gross.
That's so valid. I disagree.
I have a question.
But
Is
that's so
Max
valid.
going to Texas? Is Max going to Outback Steakhouse tonight?
What?
Yeah, sure. You guys go to Outback Steakhouse that night then.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I hit him up saying, "Nah, let's go to an actual good place, my treat." And we go to Texas Day Brazil.
You guys go. He
I'd
accepts
like to
it
point
with
out.
like.
I'd like to point out we can't go because my dad's picking us up, and if a random seventh person
We're going at
appears,
night.
He's going that
No,
that
it's
night.
me and Matt.
Oh, okay, that
Me and
night
Matt are going that night,
after we're already
and
home.
then we're gonna come back.
back in. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So you guys.
I'm just gonna
you
come
guys
back
do
very
what-
drunk.
Yeah. So you guys do what you want to do. The following morning, you go to the airport, and your
How much
your
is Texas
dad
Day Brazil, by the way?
himself flies you guys back.
My dad flies this. Wow. I want to sit in the cockpit and just stare at him and watch him fly and like learn from him. Like I'm a
So
kid-
DM,
like
how
I'm a
much
kid
is Texas
again.
Day Brazil?
Mm,
Texas Day Brazil. I
unruly.
guess it depends on what you
I think
got.
it's-
No,
Maybe
Texas Day
here.
Brazil because it's
Because it's one price.
yeah. I think it's $60
Yeah.
a person.
Yeah. We'll just say that for now. We'll say it'll be $120.
All right, 140 minus 140.
Gotcha. Because that's with tip.
Yeah. Of course,
So
gratuity
then-
and all that.
You guys are eventually flown all the way back to Philadelphia. Philadelphia. And as you guys
When you
arrive,
lose-
you now have a week's worth of downtime, which would also give you a long rest.
Long
Hell
rest.
yeah.
I'm gonna quickly do that. Long rest.
We're gonna say when you get back as well, you guys will be brought back to Rise by Phantom when you get back
To Vice or
And we
Rise?
to Vice.
Okay.
That's what I meant, Vice. And we will call the session there for the night.
Hell yeah.
We are now
Alright.
officially back on track where story is going to start like actually picking up again.
We're no longer in episode 5.5.5.
No longer.
So is this 5.5.5.6?
This is specifically 5 3/4.
5 3/4. 5 3/4.
The filler episodes are finally over.
Yeah,
The
finally.
filler episodes the beach episodes have ended.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to see Wesley in a bikini.
I did not want to see Wesley in a bikini.
During this week of downtime, it'll be up to you guys on what you want to do. I know Zephyr said they were interested in tactics for torture, so that can be one of the things that you learn. You guys also have other things that you can do where you are working towards certain goals, same way as Flint. Flint is with Rampart, but it is up to you guys on how you want to pursue this next week.
You know, I don't
So
think
do you want us
we're
to
good
DM
guys.
you what we're doing, or do you want us to
Yeah.
let you know at the start of session if we need to like update things?
Just let me know during the week,
Sounds good.
and we can talk about it.
Okay.
That way, like we did before, where we kind of like worked out. It's like through the week, this happened with you. Maybe you met up with this person and you did this together, and then the end of the week happens.
I'm definitely gonna invite Everly out
Dope.
to an actual dinner. But
Remember, you're supposed to do the same thing with Zephyr.
right, I do need to take Zephyr to dinner. I'll do that as well. I forgot about that.
chew timer.
And you know what we do? And they're interviews. And you know what we do? We do need a new mechanic because we fired the last one.
You do
You
because
hit a bird.
he didn't take care of the landing gear though. When you
Yeah.
dropped down the
and
landing
I
gear, it
straight
didn't work
up- and
properly.
I straight up said, "Hey, have you checked the landing gear?" And he went, "Yep, absolutely."
Absolutely.
Straight up lied to my face, and then gave Wesley a vape. Dude was not good at his job.
Valid.
Oh,
I'll be
goodness.
hooking up all of your planes with extra doohickeys.
Extra doohickeys. If the engine goes out on this one, disco ball drops from the ceiling.
And starts
Yo,
playing.
I'll get the Hellfire missile pods. You can install them.
It starts playing
That'll be the
"Staying
plan.
Alive."
If you hit more than 3 birds, you get an airdrop. If you kill 10 birds at
Bird
once,
strike.
you get an airstrike.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Skrillex starts playing upon landing.
Which song?
Oh my god. Going on.
Oh, isn't that Scary Monsters and Ice Sprites?
Alright,
Yeah, it
well,
is.
thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us. I'm gonna leave before this gets crazier. I hope... No, the copyright strike!
The copyright strike.
I hope
You can
all of you
copyright it if
had
you
an
want.
absolutely amazing time hanging out with us. Let's get a goodbye from everybody. First, Flint Colman, can we get a bye?
I'm a murderer.
Oh my god.
Wesley Schidt, can I get a goodbye?
They're all against you, Allegro.
Zephyrus Gale, can I get a goodbye?
Goodbye, good guys.
Christ. Everly Knight, can I get a goodbye?
I got shot again.
Hank Vassal, can I get a goodbye?
This is Hank Vassal signing off.
And of course, our lovely game master, can I get a goodbye?
Not an apophiliac.
And I, of course, am Allegro Evans, also known as AlulaTheDolf. I am the streamer here on AlulaTheDolf TTV. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. We're excited to get back to story beats, hopefully next week. But I will see you guys tomorrow. No, I won't, because Tuesday is my break day, so I will not see you guys tomorrow. But I'll see you on Wednesday. A kiss for all of you. Mwah.
Whoa.
And I'll see
Don't forget your host, Sam Reich.
I'm so tired
I've
of
been
seeing
here
colors.
The whole time.
And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Hank, why didn't you kiss us?